And we on.
Yeah, back up in this bitch once again. You already know.
Real
I bet,
talk. So everybody was good, fam.
I bet they be like, man, them niggas always late. Hey, we some niggas for real. Stay CP time. You already know. Let me, let me find the stream and shit. We're going down. Chris Ray stopped through. Say, don't forget to hit that like because it forced YouTube algorithm to share this video. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate that. D-Lo up in this motherfucker. That's the voice of reason. Say salute. I'm ready, goddamn. So you got the frogs and whales on deck. Kirk Monroe, what's up with it? Say greetings. Queen 71, what's up with you to the queen? Say good evening, fellas. Say we good. Eugene L, salute to you. Say good evening, everybody. Eugene L said, does anybody know if there anyone good on the undercard? Man, I ain't even checked the undercard because I didn't even plan on calling this shit tonight. The zone, they've been fucking with my subscription and shit. I've been a loyal customer since the very beginning, and they trying to get me off that $9.99 plan to put me on that $19.99 plan. You know what I'm saying? So uh my shit over there tripping. But thanks to Marlo, we gonna be calling the fights tonight. And I think it's gonna be a good one. I like how they've been moving this prospect, Vergil Ortiz. I like the fight that he had against Antonio Orozco. He had a back and forth battle against Jose Ramirez at 140. He had fought against Vergil Ortiz at 147, and that was a good step up fight. Now he having another step up fight to a former champion in Maurice Hooker. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how this shit gonna turn out. He kind of remind me of Ramirez the way he fight a little bit too. A lot of head movement and shit, go to the body with the hook. I think Ramirez might be a little bit more active than him though. He do more feinting and shit than Ortiz. But what I noticed about Ortiz is that he able to take a step back and box a little bit when he need to. He can work his jab and shit and hit you with the right hand and come back with the hook. So I think this kid pretty good. He was 140 and 20 as an amateur. Maurice Hooker wasn't no slouch. He was like 85 and 7 or something like that. This is his first fight at 147, so that's gonna be interesting. Salute to Little Rock, man. What's going down with you? Yeah, man, about to just get it on once again. Goddamn, we ain't been on all week. Missed y'all motherfuckers a little bit. And the card just starting too. So they got a 6th rounder with some dude last name Cal Cruz, some guy last name Long. Cruiserweight bout. Got a welterweight bout. 2 Lopez's. I don't know nothing about these motherfuckers. Marlo said that the card might be kind of long though, so it might be a bunch of fights. Y'all already know how the zone do anyway. Shit, they'll come in this bitch and kidnap our ass for a good 4 hours. Salute to Randy SoCal. What's going down with you? Say salute Marlo's Corner and Trey X. We back up in this bitch. My boy Rod X the champ, the 2-time champ, say what's up, my people.
Champ. Salute, fam. Salute, Randy.
Got the Ortiz and the Estrada chick. What is her name? Cindy Essa Estrada or something like that. What's up to Eugene M? Say, can Hooker take these punches? That's the question. Yeah. I took Ortiz by stoppage on the Champ Ross. What you took on the Champ Ross, bro?
Yeah, I took Ortiz by stoppage too. Hooker shoulders get a good shot in and he can get stopped. So I definitely took the power puncher.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just the only thing is I think Hooker got a chance to go the distance. I took Ortiz by stoppage, but I still think Hooker got a chance because I'm not sure if Ortiz is as good as Ramirez. Ramirez is very active as a fighter. He do a bunch of feinting and shit. You know what I'm saying? So even when he ain't doing nothing, he still make you feel very uncomfortable. Ortiz ain't quite got that type of style. You know what I'm saying? So I think Hooker gonna be able to do a little something off in this fight. He got them long ass arms. He can work his jab, come back with the right hand. I expect him to land some punches in this fight. So I think this could be interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to this shit. Bruce Gold, salute to you. Say, salute Marlo's Corner Trex on the gas, man. Say, I'm fucked up right now. I'm talking about fucked up. I'm talking about I'm on some gas, I'm on edibles, because I ain't even planning on calling fights tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because my the zone been tripping on my subscription. Well, shit, we about to go ahead and make the best of it and make it work. I'm on.
Absolute.
What you on, bro?
Shit, I'm back here rolling it up right now. Some presidential.
Got some presidential. I got some shit called cherry slushy or slushy or some shit like that, man. There's some gas too, some heat. You know what I'm saying? KF Harris, salute to you, man. What's going down? DB and OG say peace to the boxing fan. What's up with you? Yeah. Who y'all got, man? Y'all put them pics in the chat. See, y'all already know how it go. We serve crow on the corner.
DB, salute, bro. What's good with it? Bruce Gold, salute. I'm out here rolling this thing up real quick. Get my gas pump ready.
Hey, do y'all think Maurice Hooker can win a decision? Since his own, you know, the zone, they'll go out there and rob you in a minute. So I think Hooker pretty much got to stop the motherfucker if he gonna win the fight. Do you think he can win the decision on the zone, bro?
Nah, I think he ain't got no chance if we go to the cards. They definitely gonna give it to the bigger name or the bigger ticket seller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he gonna pretty much have to go out here and beat the brakes off Ortiz to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? DB OG said I'm on meat breath. I don't even know what that don't even sound like no shit. I want to be on meat breath. That shit sound like some dick breath or something. Hell no, I don't want that. Bruce Gold said AK-47, nice spongy nugs. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, the shit that I got is like some real dense type shit, man. The cherry slushy or cherry slushy shit, man. I like it though, man. It got a lot of trichomes on it and shit. Got a nice smell, nice taste to it. Real gassy. What's up to my boy Gil Coles, man? Say salute to the corner, man. What's going down, bro? Rod X and Champ said he on some gelato and Grey Goose on them boys. Said he over there chilling.
Gil Cole, salute, bro. Queen 71, salute, sis. Eugene M, salute.
Gia. Queen 71 said everybody basically going against Hooker. So I guess it's Ortiz. Yeah, he a pretty nice little favorite. I don't even remember the odds. I'll ask that shot when he get up in here. I know I seen the motherfucker at least like a 6-1 favorite or some shit like that over Hooker tonight. Like we just said, man, Hooker can't win no decision. He pretty much got to go out here and beat the hell out of Ortiz to win the fight. And I think he's good enough to where he could possibly get an upset victory, like as far as the decision, but I don't think he'll get that decision. So I gotta take Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Eugene M said Blue Dream is wonderful with tequila. My spidey senses tell me Hooker won't make it past 10. He's too chinny. God damn me. All right, but you know another thing too, though, he was fighting at 140. When you losing weight like that, it could take away some of your punch resistance. So you might have slightly better punch resistance since he moved up to 147. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. DB and OG said it's a hybrid of Mendo. I think he's talking about that Mendo bread. That's some gas. What's up to my boy Lil Feezy, man? What's going down? Say salute MARLO'S corner trades in the chat. Yeah, we back up in this bitch.
Salute, fam. What's good?
KF Harris said rocking orange cake. Orange cake, I don't even know what that is. That shit sound like it got some sativa up in it, though. I guess and say that's like a sativa dominant hybrid or something. My boy Lil Feezy said, I got Ortiz by TKO at 9. All right. Queen 71 said, I'm at work, so I'm not on nothing but T for now. Yeah, that ain't no surprise. We already know you at work. You know what I'm saying? What round you said you took Ortiz with the knockout, bro? I think I took him in like 10 or some shit like that on the channel, Ross.
Oh, no, I looked up, but I think it's around 7, 8. I'm going to check right now.
7, 8. I think he got action as long as he don't get forced into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Napoleon Armstrong. Said, what it do? And we back up in this bitch once again, bro. Rod X and Chance said, I'm going to be the first person to take Hooker. I ain't mad at you, bro. It damn sure crossed my mind because I was just thinking, man, like, I know this boy Ortiz is good. And I know Hooker got stopped by Ramirez, but is Ortiz as good as Ramirez? Like, y'all tell me, what do y'all think? What's y'all opinion? Do y'all think Ortiz is as good a fighter as Ramirez? Because they kind of remind me of each other. You know what I'm saying? They be in front of you, a little bit of head movement, go to the body with the hook. That's their main thing. So which one do y'all think is the better fighter, Ortiz or Ramirez? We'll start with you, bro. What you think?
I took 7. I think technically Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? He worked Ramirez kind of wild ain't that sharp. He just big and strong. I think technically Ortiz, he said his shots off at the jab, and he got power in both hands. So I would say Ortiz.
Okay. See, and I was thinking as far as that pressure style go, I would think that Ramirez is a better fighter. I think he got better head movement. I think his feints are better. You know what I'm saying? He's more active with his feints. And I like his left hook to the body a little bit more too. I think it's a little bit more crisp. So I think that Ramirez is a little bit better fighter as far as that style go. That beat Hooker last time.
That
You know what I'm
aggressive.
saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. Aggressive type style, come forward type.
Yeah, the aggressive come forward. See, but one thing I like about Ortiz is that he able to take a step back and use his jab and stuff like the way that you just said. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the style that beat Hooker. The style that knocked Hooker out was that aggressive pressure type of style. You know what I'm saying? So I think Hooker got a chance to go the distance. But I did take Ortiz by stoppage in like 10 rounds though. But like I said, I won't be surprised if Hooker go out there and do a little bit better than we was anticipating. Because like I said, I'm not sure if Ortiz is as good as Ramirez. J8, salute to you. Welcome to the gym. This your first time. Say he on some gelato cake and caramel cream. Goddamn. Say I like to mix them strains. I had them all mixed together. I ain't never had now one of them though. It sound like some heat. So I got Hooker with an upset. Goddamn, I ain't mad at you. Go ahead, bro.
I was saying salute to him.
Yeah. KF Harris said hybrid orange cookies and wedding cake in this motherfucker. Goddamn me. Little V said salute to lava cake and sour diesel. He keeps some of that diesel. Underground Asylum, salute to you. Said Marlon Trey X, salute. El Chapo in the building, man. That's a champion. So I like Ramirez, has the experience and is very skillful with his style, but Ortiz has a little more angles and footwork, but he will be better eventually. Yeah, both of them are some good ass fighters, man. They got similar amateur backgrounds. Ortiz was 140 and 20. Ramirez was 154 and 11, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So they both got they things that they do well. But I was just talking, styles make fights. So I was just talking about the style that knocked out Hooker. Which fighters is better at executing that style? And I think that's Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? I think he put more pressure on you mentally and shit with all his feints and all his head movement. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say I'll be right back, bro.
All right. Well, man, right as a chance right now, I would have to say Ramirez, but if Ortiz come out here and beat Hooker, he would get plenty of respect from me. He'll get respect from me too, man. Like I was saying earlier, I like the way they're moving him as a fighter, as a young prospect. You know what I'm saying? He had some easier fights early on. Got stepped up to Antonio Orozco, and now he's fighting a former champion in Hooker tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's player. Napoleon Armstrong said he on some of that Runs and Gary Payton. He come here with some of that name brand shit. That's what's up. El Chapo said Ortiz by stoppage before the ninth round. Before the ninth round, huh? All right, man. I think that motherfucker Hooker gonna go out here and fight back though, man. I really do. I think he gonna fight back, but if he able to have some discipline, I think he'll be able to do a little something and go late into the fight. But if he get drawn into a firefight early, I think he can go. You know what I'm saying? He can go early. Derek Bailey, salute to you. Say salute Tregs and Marlowe's corner. What's going down, bro? Eugene Nilsson Ortiz has a problem making weight. After that girl passed out twice at the weigh-in, I wonder if Ortiz weight cutting is Hooker's only chance here. I ain't even think about that shit. And you know that the COVID-19 stuff still got some influence on boxing too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fighters is having trouble making weight at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really count it against the fighters too bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that they don't have the same type of access to facilities and shit like they once had before. You know what I'm saying? So I cut them a little slack. Dante Watkins, salute to you, man. What's going down? I say salute Marlo, Trey X in the chat, man. What's up with you? Akeem the Great, salute to you. Yeah, we back up in this bitch once again, man. Y'all put them pics in the chat. Somebody just got knocked the fuck out too, man. I done missed the shit. The youngster then came here and knocked this dude out. He over there flat on his back right now. I'm trying to catch a replay or something. He got the shit knocked out of him. I done seen the youngster fight one time too. And they taking a long time. I'm trying to catch one of these replays. El Chapo's, hold on, I'm showing it right now. Hit him with that looping right hand, brought back the hook, right uppercut, looping right hand, another hook. He beating the hell out this dude. Going to the body, hit him with the right hand, tripled up on the right hand, came back with the right uppercut, hit him with like a 4-punch combination with one hand, and came back with the hook. Yeah, that was just a straight beatdown. El Chapo said, I do think Ortiz should get a different trainer. I just don't think Garcia the right trainer for Ortiz. He's a little too athletic for Garcia's style. I don't know, man. I think you're a good trainer for him because he got a similar fight over there with Ramirez. Salute to the historian Haplotype. That's my boy Rain, man. So where you guys been? Shit, we was here last weekend, bro. We ain't missed the weekend calling fights. You know what I'm saying? Otis Parker, salute to you. Said Hooker's gonna be bigger than Ortiz once he rehydrate. He might, man. He one of them ectomorph type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? He got that long, slim type frame and shit. They be going up in weight pretty good. Like if you look at somebody like Hitman Hearns, he was like a 5-division champion. You know what I'm saying? Them ectomorphs go up in weight real well. Eugene M said this is Ortiz's third time missing weight. It's not the COVID. He's forcing himself to make 147. Okay. He is like 5'10". You know what I'm saying? He got some nice size for the division and shit. So you might be right about it. The Haplotype said that was a quickie. I don't even know what you're talking about. A quickie. You talking about the live stream we did last weekend? Shit, that was like 5 or 6 hours. El Chapo said Garcia is the right trainer for Ramirez, though. Okay. The queen they call Bobby Jean up in this motherfucker say she going with Hooker, going with the upset. All right, that's what's up. A. McKinney, salute to you. Say what's up to the game. Put your picks in the chat, man. We serving crow tonight. Hot Mike, what's up? We said, bro, if you can, get your hands on that cereal milk. You'll thank me later. I think you came in telling me about that cereal milk last time. Hey, man, I'm not in a legal state. I'm in Texas. So I just got to get the best thing on the streets that I can find. You know what I'm saying? The historian say salute to Marlon and Trey. This motherfucker been there talking boxing like a motherfucker. You just now saying what's up. You a rude motherfucker, Rain, man. Tony Robles said, yo, what time the fight start? Hey, the card just started right now. Little youngster just went in there and just knocked these old school dude the fuck out, had him stretched out underneath the ropes on the ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, little Feezy said the dude sleep. Yeah, you know, I already seen the dude get put to sleep. Tony Robles said he got Ortiz by 8th round stoppage. Everybody about in that same range, 8, 9 rounds. I think I might have took 10 rounds. When I get a little time, I'm gonna slide over to the Facebook and see what round I took on the Champ Ross. Well, what's up to Zay, man? Salute to you. Who you got too, man? Everybody that came in, y'all push y'all picks in the chat. And also hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you haven't, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the gym. You know, we back up in this bitch, man, once again. Make sure I got all my shit, man, that I need. Y'all let me know if any of the earlier fights that y'all want me to call too. Cause I ain't checked to see who on the undercards or nothing. Like I was saying earlier, man, I've been having a lot of problem with my DAZN account. They've been fucking over a loyal customer. I've been paying $9.99 because I've been there since the beginning. I ain't missed a payment not one time. And now they've been acting like I don't have an account and I gotta resubscribe and shit again. You know what I'm saying? So I almost didn't call the fight tonight, but thanks to Marlo gave me a different avenue, so I yeah, 147 because it drained the weigh in. It all second attempts. We will see though. I will worry if you look sick. Yeah, that's a good point. Hot Mike said I'm a sour diesel man, but I'm fucked up about this cereal milk though. All right. That's what's up. I used to like this sour diesel. I don't really be on them sativas no more. I mainly be on them indicas and them indica dominant hybrids. Hey, McKinney said he got Hooker. All right, it's starting to even out a little bit. Derek Bailey said he took Ortiz. Yeah, Eugene Neal said he got Ortiz by knockout inside of 10. Y'all ain't showing no respect to Hooker. I think I took him by like 10 round knockout too though. Kev Harris said he got Hooker for the win. That's another upset. Haplotype said, when I said quick, I was referring to first round knockout on the zone. Okay, I got you. You know I'm slow as a motherfucker. Hey, man, I'm on edibles. I'm on gas. I'm on everything tonight, man. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? David OG said, I got Hooker. All right. Napoleon, okay, talking to Hot Mike. Yeah, man, this shit starting to even out, man. Half the people picking one and half the people picking the other. But like I was saying, man, I think this is a pretty dangerous fight for Ortiz. We're gonna learn something about him. We're gonna see what type of fighter he is, because that motherfucker Hooker, he ain't no punk, man. He ain't gonna go out there and just lay down to him. He ain't gonna go out there and kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go out there and fight. Napoleon Armstrong said, my heart with Hooker, but he can be overwhelmed. He can be overwhelmed. See, but that's what I was saying earlier, though. Like, as far as the overwhelming style, I think Ramirez has a more overwhelming style than Ortiz, because Ortiz doesn't do as much feinting and shit as Ramirez. Even when Ramirez isn't doing much, he's still doing a lot. He's still putting you on your heels and making you use energy and defensive postures, because he's steady over there feinting and shit. And then he got that head movement, it's real exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? So I think he is more overwhelming than Ortiz. I do think Ortiz got the better jab. I do think his quote unquote back foot game is better than Ramirez. But as far as that straight overwhelming style, I think I like that overwhelming style of Ramirez better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, D-Bid OG talking to El Chapo. We definitely gonna see in this motherfucker though. If y'all been watching boxing today, I had saw that Lawrence Okoli went out there and knocked the shit out of that Glowacki dude. I think he touched him with like a jab and a looping right hand, beat him to the spot with that right hand and knocked the shit out that dude, man. So we done definitely had like an explosive knockout today. I ain't even get a chance to see the Better Be fight. If y'all saw the Better Be fight, y'all let me know how the Better Be fight went. I know he got the knockout, but did he look good or what? I tried to watch this shit, but the ESPN, they wouldn't even let me watch it on my app. I'm sick and tired of these bitch ass apps, man, for real. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, he looked good. He broke him down. It looked like he was trying to get some rounds in. It looked like he was working a game plan that worked in the 10th round. He basically broke him down, you know what I'm saying, and created openings and took advantage of them. It was a good outing from my perspective.
Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to catch a replay, or they tighten up on my app or something. Napoleon Armstrong said, Trex, I have edibles, but it's new to me. How much am I supposed to take? Don't want to be slobbing and stuck, man. I don't know, man. I be having the home cook edibles, bro. So I don't be having no dosage or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you get them from the dispensary, you might be able to get the milligrams and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even be knowing how much I take, bro. El Chapo said this is a good test for Ortiz. We will see how good he really is. That's what I was saying, bro. Salute to my boy Tone Bangers. That's McCray. My brother from another mother say salute. Haplotype the historian say Glowacki had a horrible game plan. Better Be look rusty to me, okay? You know, he a tough judge. Tone Banger said what he missed, man. You ain't missed nothing, man. The card just started. The youngster little prospect just went out here and got a first round knockout, you know what I'm saying? So they just sitting around talking. You know how the zone is. They come in there and hold it hostage on weekends and shit. Appreciate that super chat from Love Grooves Japan, man. Square Business say checking in and paying my gym dues. Salute to Marlo, Trey, and the gym, man. Definitely appreciate that, bro.
Salute, fam.
Yeah. Haplotype said, Better Be will lose to Canelo based on both the last performances. Man, I don't know about that, man. Better Be, he ain't no Kovalev or none of that shit. Better Be used to whoop on Kovalev and all them dudes. He was like a level above them guys. He was like 295 and 5 as an amateur and shit. Kovalev and them, they was fighting at light heavyweight, and Better Be was fighting at heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of his amateur career and shit. So he a bigger guy. He very athletic. Like when I look at his posture and shit, man, like his posture real good. Like if you see him with that side angle, you can just see how good a posture and shit that he got. You can just tell what type of athlete he is. Man, I think that's a different level. I think that'll be hard for Canelo. I would have to take Better Be over Canelo, man. I don't think Canelo can beat him. Who you take Better Be or Canelo, bro?
Shit, I take Better Be by stoppage. And I was looking at him. I ain't look at him as being slow. He was working on something more than likely because he was going to the body. He was doing a little bit different than he usually do. He was setting shots up. He was breaking them down. I didn't really see no type of slowness. I just seen like he was. It seemed like he was working on something. You know what I'm saying, Trey?
Yeah.
Like, and old boy was a dog. He wasn't just laying down like Canelo opponent. He was shooting jabs. He was going to the body. He was doing a lot of good shit of his own. You know what I'm saying? And he broke him down and got him up out of there. I didn't really see, you know what I'm saying, what the fam saw, what Haplo saw. I saw a little bit different. I seen him trying to expand his game. You know what I'm saying?
And when the last time he had a fight? Was his last fight when he fought against Gazik?
I believe either that or he had a fight after. You know, we wasn't messing with the zone for a minute.
Yeah, it seemed like he ain't had a fight in a while, but you know, Appetite one of them motherfuckers. He don't give you no credit for no ring wrestling, none of that shit either. You know what I'm saying? KF Harris said he thought Better Be looked slow out there. All right, so you got KF Harris agree with him, say bet he don't look good. Napoleon Armstrong said, I feel, yeah, man, I don't be knowing what that shit be, bro. The dosage and all that. El Chapo says Rolandi Savone knocked out a Coley in the amateurs. Yeah, I remember you just talking to me about that motherfucker. The voice of reason say salute to the fam, man. Salute to you. Rojas, salute to you, bro. Said I guess McCauley isn't trash after I told you that motherfucker wasn't trash. What'd he do? I didn't even know he had a fight today, man. I told you he was like a natural type fighter. He don't have no amateur background or none of that shit. But he just a natural fighter, you know what I'm saying? And he got a good chin too, man. I like that Bacoli cat. El Chapo said, I don't think Canelo can beat Better Be. Yeah, I think that'd be tough on Canelo, man. I think Better Be just too big and too good for him. D'Lo said Better Be was fighting a live dog. Canelo fought a heavy bag, goddamn me. Yeah. D'Lo said, hold on, man, appreciate that super chat from my boy Napoleon Armstrong. I don't even know how I missed that shit. He said a little stimmy for the fam, man. Definitely appreciate that shit, bro. D'Lo,
Salute, fam.
yeah. D'Lo said Better Be legit ran Kovalev at the Russian amateur team for a minute. Yeah, that's where I got that information from D'Lo. Rojas said Better Be stops Canelo. Better Be too big. Yeah, I think Better Be too big and too strong for him. KF Harris said he took too long for the stoppage. Okay, he might have been like you saying though, he might have been trying to get some rounds and shit, man. You know, these guys, they haven't been having a lot of activity because of COVID. And didn't this fight get pushed back like a time or two? So maybe he might be rusty or he might have been trying to get some rounds. But I ain't seen the fight though, so I can't really speak on it too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speculating. D'Lo said Canelo ain't got jack shit for none of them top guys at 75. Yeah, I agree with you. D'Lo said he had a long layout. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, bro. He had like a long layout. Happen to type some guy named Adam Deans or something. They take Better Be, but Better Be don't throw until the other guy stops. Clyde Abraham style. But that's a lot of fighters though, man. I saw the same thing with Triple G. Hell, I see the same thing with a lot of fighters that we like. I ain't gonna even say no names, so I don't want to start no shit right now. But they got that style to where they don't do a lot of counter punching. When you get your shit off, they'll shell up a lot of the time, and then they'll wait for you to stop, and then they'll come back with their shots. They don't mix offense and defense together and do a lot of counter punching. It's either they own offense or they own defense. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of fighters, bro. It ain't just Better Be. Haplotype said if Adon wasn't scared, he could have beaten Better Be. Okay. Dito said Esrelandi Savone also schooled AJ in the Olympics and got robbed. Yeah, I think that's what is that Felix Savone's son or his nephew or something like that. El Chapo was telling me about him. Tone Banker said Better Be versus Gossett was a good fight. Yeah, that shit was a good fight, man. That was a hell of a fight. I took Better Be in that fight too, man. It ain't no revisionist history. The live stream is still up, you know what I'm saying? Because that was like a 50-50 type fight. But I didn't think so, though, because Better Be knocked out Gossett in the amateurs 10 years prior. You know what I'm saying? And they both was grown men when he got knocked out. So I just felt like Better Be had his number. So I had to go out there and take Better Be over Gossett. Rod X said Better Be got hit a lot. Yeah, he gonna get hit, but he tough though. I know he got dropped one time in a fight against a pressure fighter type guy. It seems like that's a style that really give him problems. If he got like a bull in a china shop type dude that's gonna get on the inside and bring your offense to him and put him on his heels. If you go out there and try to fight him scared and get on the back foot and get on your bicycle, you're gonna make him feel like a lion, and he gonna come hunt your ass down like a lion. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get on the inside and bring the fight to his ass. And it seemed like he done showed some vulnerability with his chin a little bit. But we'll see though, man. I think he's a hell of a fighter, and I think it'll be tough on Canelo if he was the fighter. Rojas said he knocked out Glowacki. Who knocked out Glowacki? I know I saw that a Coley boy knocked him out. What's up to Renee Bashan? Salute to you. Said Big Marlo, Big Trey Kings, man. Salute. El Chapo said,
salute, fam.
El Chapo said, I do think Canelo can beat Bivol, though. Shit, I think that's a tough style for him, too, because Canelo, he done showed me that he got trouble with them mobile-type fighters that got skills. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker Bivol was like 268-15 as an amateur. He was either 268-15 or 168-15, but I think it was 268-15. So he got that pedigree. You know what I'm saying? He got that footwork. And I think he'll go out there and give Canelo a tough fight. And he the naturally bigger man. I would have to take Bivol over Canelo. D-Lo said better be is to a lot of things for Canelo. Come on, man. Canelo do got some great skills. Can you tell me that? D-Lo, how do you feel about Canelo's skills? Like, don't forget about all the peripheral stuff. How do you feel about the man's skills? Because like the fight we just saw him against Yildirim, whether we like it or not, the man is a world-class fighter. And he went out there and got schooled and got the shit kicked out of him. And what impressed me about it is the way Canelo did it. He was stepping in with that lead left uppercut and shit. That shit was gorgeous. Going to the body on him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The man got great skills. Now, I understand the things that y'all don't like about him because I share the same opinion. But as far as the man's skills, he do got some good skills, though. You know what I'm saying? Renee Bashan said Canelo versus Better Be is pie in the sky, man. That shit ain't happening. Yeah, that's what we were saying. They done already ruled it out anyway. The coach for Canelo, Reynosa, he said they ain't trying to fight none of them people that's 75 no more. They focusing on 168. Haplotype said shelling up won't be good for Better Beef against Canelo. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But he the naturally bigger man, though, man. So Canelo will have to fight a perfect fight, man, because all he got to do is make a mistake or two, and Better Beef can have him laying flat on his back. You know what I'm saying? Rod X. Champ said, is Bivol versus Better Beef ever going to happen? Shit, I hope it do. I think that's a good fight, but I think them dudes kind of scared of Better Beef, man, because he was whooping all them dudes in the amateurs. So I don't think they want no smoke with him. D-Lo said all these so-called greats, dogs in at least today's game, and most of them have a trash transition game. Yeah, that's square business. But there's still some great fighters in the past that didn't have just no great transition game, like a Jake LaMotta or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I consider him one of the past greats, and he didn't have a great transition game. You know what I'm saying? Different fighters got different styles that they bring to the table. You already know. Half the type said, based on today, Better Be performance today, I picked Bivol and Canelo over him. I mean, it's a chance that he might can get outboxed. You know what I'm saying? I would favor him over them guys. But when he beat Ghazi did have moments in that fight where he was able to box on the outside, get on the back foot, like y'all like to say, and have a little success in the fight. But Better Be was just so strong that he able to wear you down. He gonna keep coming. He got that big presence in the ring. If he tie you up, he's strong on the inside. I mean, that's tough, man. You're gonna have to just be perfect all night fighting that guy. Rojas said Canelo would never fight Better Be. Yeah, they done pretty much already said they don't want no smoke with them top guys at 175. They just want to focus on 168. Haplotype said Better Be looked not great today. Goddamn, all right, I get the point, bro. This man that told me the same shit like 10 times. D-Lo said, I just don't like the fact that Better Beef has seemed reluctant to fight Joe Smith Jr. and has pulled out on him twice. Okay. I'm going to say pause on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel you on that. I like Joe Smith Jr. He always served me crow. I stay picking against him. Rojas said Better Beef also dropped Usyk in the amateur. That's what I was telling him, bro. He knocked the man out. He didn't just drop him. He stopped him. He stopped him in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, I think Bivol would embarrass Canelo. How you feel about the man's skills, though, bro? You don't think Canelo got good skills? Rod X the Champ said Better Beef is in my top 10 pound for pound. All right. Top 10 pound for Bibble. Huh? I mean Better Beef. All right. D-Lo said, I plead the motherfucking field. Yieldrum ain't have himself shit. Eubank Jr. dropped him in 3 stopped him in 3 as well. I feel you. I don't think he looked quite as good as Canelo at doing it, though. I think Canelo had more style points with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he definitely did get his ass knocked out. He said years ago. Renee Bashan said Canelo too experienced and seasoned in a dang chin of steel. I don't even think Benavidez beats Canelo, nor Plant. Kind of flat-footed, but head and upper body movement makes up for lack of footwork. I think that's a good point on that, man. It seemed like he got his own type of style and shit. Like you said, his footwork and shit ain't the best, like as far as his foot speed. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like his feet are real heavy. But when it comes to bending at the waist and having that head moving and countering off that shit, it's real good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if them guys at 160. I would take Canelo over Benavidez. I think Canelo should be favored over Plant too. But when it comes to them guys at 175, when it comes to Bivol, when it comes to Better Beef, I'm taking them over Canelo, man. I just think they're a little bit too much for him. But I think Canelo is a hell of a fighter and got some great skills. Renee Bashan said, I don't consider Yildirim as a real opponent for Canelo. Canelo A level, Yildirim D level. Now I ain't gonna say D level. I give him B minus level, maybe C plus level, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a world class fighter. He didn't deserve that fight for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But I think because like as an amateur, he had like 120 amateur fights or something. He come from Turkey, so I don't know if they got the best amateur program there is. But I do remember seeing his record was like 120 and 10 or 120 and 12. It was like 120 and 12. You know what I'm saying? So he was a decent fighter. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said that 75 shit was an attempt to trick history. Many years from now, people won't remember Canelo's shenanigans. He will be revered for his accomplishments. Yeah, that's square business. Sir Ken said, Marlo and Trey X, salute to you. Say salute to the wrenches and salute to the chat. Smash the like button, man. Definitely would appreciate it for everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. D-Lo said, okay, he pulled out of negotiations with the fight to fight the motherfucker. Then okay, who you talking about? You talking about Better Be pulling out negotiations to fight Joe Smith? Eugene them said both Charlo and Benavidez beat Canelo at 168. Both Charlo and Benavidez, huh? I don't know, man. I think Canelo got better skills than both of them. I think that if they beat Canelo, they'll beat him off of physical advantages. Because both of them fighters are at least 6 feet tall. So they got the height, they got the reach, they got the strength advantage. Charlo is very athletic. Canelo athletic too. I know you don't, most of the time we don't really equate athleticism with Mexicans, but Canelo is very athletic. You know what I'm saying? He's not typical. You know what I'm saying? But I think he got the better skills though. So I would still take Canelo over them guys, but if they was to beat him, like I said, I think they'll beat him with physical advantages. El Chapo said Canelo was some people's favorite fighter, yeah. D-Lo said them so-called steel chins can erode overnight. And body shots too, man. Body shots don't give a damn how good your chin is. You can have a great chin like a Brandon Rios. If Timothy Bradley did them body shots to you, shit, you might have to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Let me scroll down. Rojas said Yildirim showed up to lose. Yeah, he know he ain't out nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's still like a world-class type fighter, though. He a solid professional.
Hey, the body shots most definitely make you sit your ass down somewhere.
Body shots, nephew. You know what I'm talking about? Tom Banger said all feelings are. I don't like how he fought at 155, for example. To me, that was an attempt to not fight Charlo and fight Andrade and all them guys. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to his skills as a fighter, I think he's very skilled. You know what I'm saying? I want to make me a list, y'all, of the most gangster fighters in the game. I like Josh Taylor, man. Josh Taylor, I like the way he moved as a fighter. I like how he got in that World Boxing Super Series tournament. He was fighting pro grade. Now he about to have an undisputed fight against Ramirez. I think that's gangster. I like what Ramirez is doing too, but he ain't getting that tournament like Josh Taylor, so I don't give him as much credit. I like Jermell Charlo, man. Jermell Charlo fight everybody. He even signed a contract to fight Andrade. A lot of fighters don't want to fight Andrade, but Charlo literally signed a contract to fight this man. And he done fought most of the top guys in his division. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I like that type of shit, man. That's the type of shit I co-sign. You about to say something, bro?
Nah, real talk. Hey, Tone Banger, salute, fam. I ain't spoke. Winston Lee, salute.
Yeah, Derek Bailey say salute to you.
Yeah, Derek Bailey, salute, fam. I spoke to him in the chat while you was talking.
Okay. Rene Bajan said Benavidez with his arms down and that lack of defense, Canelo will easily capitalize on, man. Too much hoorah for Benavidez. Mind you, I love Benavidez, but not on Canelo's level. Yeah, he only had, well, Canelo didn't have a lot of amateur fights. That's one thing about Canelo. He kind of like an anomaly because he was only like what 42-6 or 42-4 or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was very minimum though. And he still got these type of skills, you know what I'm saying? But Benavidez only had 15 fights, man. He was only 15-0. So he really he very gifted, but he got a lot of defensive deficiencies though. Like look at him after his last fight. He was a 25-1 favorite over Ellis, but after that fight, his face was marked up and it looked like he was in a war, and he was a 25-1 favorite. So they let you know what type of vulnerability he has in the ring, but he's a very gifted fighter though. He like a Jared Herb with more gifts. D-Lo said, I also think Andrade is an absolute nightmare for Canelo, and that fight will never happen unless Andrade falls off bad. You probably got a point on that, man. These fighters ain't in a rush to go fight a southpaw with skills. You know what I'm saying? Especially a southpaw with some size and skills. Rene Bashian said, y'all think Benavidez would get away with the eight-punch combos on Canelo? No way. Nah, Canelo ain't going to just stand there and let that shit. You know what I'm saying? Canelo go slide and glide if he got to. Yeah, Canelo got a lot of options in the ring, man. He ain't going to just stand there and just let you just tee off on him. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he going to counter. He going to come back for something. You know what I'm saying? Tone Baker said Canelo only struggles with slick old style fight. That's what I was saying earlier, bro. That's why I say Bivol is a tough matchup for Canelo because he got that slick type of style. You know what I'm saying? He got the good footwork and shit. He be feinting on you. Can work off the jab, hook off the jab, come back with the right hand. You know what I'm saying? So I think he the type of style that'll give Canelo trouble. But a straight up and down fighter like Benavidez, I don't think he's gonna be able to beat Canelo, man. I don't think he got the skills to beat him. Underground Asylum said, Tregs, I was trying to find one of the ones you talked about, but couldn't remember the name. Something with milk in the name with Blue Dream and cognac on that. Goddamn, I ain't mad at you, man. I don't even remember. I done had so many strains, bro. Bruce Gold said Benavidez versus Canelo could resemble Chavez Taylor if we lucky. Chavez and Taylor, huh? I guess it could kind of seem like that a little bit. I think Canelo got more power than Taylor, though. If you talking about Mildred Taylor touch you with them combinations, but he ain't had that power on him, though. Canelo put combinations on you and them hoes hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel where you coming from. When you got the guy that's coming to the box and the box is able to get off the combination, but Canelo hit harder, though, man. Salute to Winston Lee, man. What's going down with you? Tone Banker said Canelo is definitely a ducker and a cherry picker, goddamn. Yeah, that's why I say I got them asterisks and shit. But when it comes to his skills, I give credit where it's due. Two things can be true at the same time. You can be a ducker or a cherry picker, but you can also be a elite fighter, like you said earlier. So I think two things are true at the same time. Rojas said, I remember one time I power jabbed someone right below their chest and they folded, goddamn. He said he did that shit like Jermell Charlo did against Rosario. Eugene Nim said, I think, yeah, man, appreciate the membership from Underground Asylum, man. Salute to you.
Salute, fam. Most definitely appreciate it. Champ! I see you, Lala. Salute, sis.
Salute. Goddamn, what's going down with the champ? Stop the presses. I think I might have to retire that though, man. I've been going hard on it for a long time. She knows she a queen in this motherfucker. Salute to Lala. I know she don't like to hear me say nothing nice about Canelo either. So she probably already mad at me. Eugene M said, I think Charlo would outbox Canelo from the outside, use his speed and power to keep Canelo in check. Decision, a late round stoppage. Benavidez will walk Canelo down and get Canelo out of there. All right, I ain't mad at your opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a seasoned boxing fan, and that's the way he see it. Tone Banker said Jamel is definitely the alpha of the brothers. You think he the alpha? Jamal kind of act like the alpha to me. It seems like Jamel is always trying to prove to us that he's the alpha, and Jamal just kind of just is the alpha. But when it comes to the way that they handle their boxing careers, it ain't too many fighters that I got more respect than Jamel Charlo. Like he fought Lubin. Lubin was a young and very talented fighter. He was like 143-7 as an amateur. He was a southpaw, undefeated. That motherfucker Charlo fought him. He signed a contract to fight Andrade. He fighting all these tough fights. He fought Tony Harrison. You know what I'm saying? Rosario. He fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I just got a lot of respect for Jamel Charlo. And plus I like him better as a fighter too, because I think he got better footwork. He ain't just right there in front of you like Jamal. Jamal, it's shit that he do too, though. I like the way he can triple up, double and triple up with the same hand. But I like the way Jamel got that footwork on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of respect for Jamel Charlo. D-Lo said my top 5 from 160 to 175. Andrade, respected and check it. Goddamn, I ain't mad at you, man. Napoleon Armstrong said I need Canelo to fight the black athletic prototype. Goddamn, I mean he done already showed that he struggled with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know they probably staying away from the type of style. He still got some good. He still got some good skills though. He a bad motherfucker. El Chapo said Benavidez is someone I think is having trouble with weight. To me, he looks sick after the weigh-in and sluggish in the ring. I mean, he might been. He got a lot of size for that division as far as the height and shit go, and he done already missed weight several times. So you know we gotta lean towards him maybe outgrowing the division because he is like a young guy too. You know what I'm saying? So as he grow and get older and mature and fill out, he gonna be outgrowing these divisions. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me personally, like if I look at his last performance, I think he looked very energetic in the ring against Ellis. Like when I looked at Easter Bunny, when Easter Bunny was at 135, and I started thinking that he should move up to 140, he was looking real lethargic in the ring to me. Benavidez is still looking very energetic in the ring to me. So I think he still might be good for a couple of more fights, but eventually he's going to have to go up to 175. D'Lo said Canelo struggled with Triple G in both fights, in my opinion. It was a jab in that. It was a jabbing part, all right? Yeah, you've been consistent with thinking Triple G won both fights. I still think Canelo won both fights, man. I had to watch the first fight about 10, 15, 20 times before I thought Canelo won, but I did arrive at that conclusion. And in the second fight, I thought Canelo stepped to Triple G and brought the fight to him. And like I always tell you, man, that's how you fight the lion type of fighter. You step to the lion. You know what I'm saying? You step to him the way them Africans step to the lion and take the food from the lion. You don't run from the lion because the lion gonna hunt you down. So that's what I felt like Canelo did. He stepped to the lion. Tone Baker said Andrade is going to get aged out by everybody. Goddamn. Hey man, I got a lot of respect for Jamel, but he did say, man, that's why we froze out Andrade. Like he said that in one of them videos where he was talking in the car. He said, man, that's why we froze your. He was like, I hate Andrade. That's why we froze you out. I can't really say too much because he did sign a contract to fight the man, and the man pulled out the fight. So if it's anybody that got a right to talk shit about Andrade, it is him. But that did come out his mouth. He said we. He didn't say I. He said we froze Andrade out. That's what he said. I see Lala, man. Salute to you. El Chapo said Benavidez was 300 pounds. That's for a reason. He in his man age now and his body growing, goddamn. Yeah, he got some nice size for the division, man. He a big boy. You know what I'm saying? I done lost my spot in this motherfucker. Okay, Renee Bashan said facts, Trey. Big asterisk with Canelo, but skills are skills, big fact. Yeah, skills are skills. Don't think it's sweet shit. You run up on Canelo put them bops upside your motherfucking head. Don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But he do got them asterisks, though, at the same time. Rojas said, I think Canelo versus Saunders is going to be ugly and maybe boring. I mean, it's a possibility. If it's a boring fight, that's going to be good for Saunders, though. I think if Saunders is able to get on the outside to make it a boring fight, pot shot Canelo, time up whenever Canelo get in close, I think that's gonna be good for Saunders. So if you predicting a boring fight, I think you predicting a fight that Saunders can possibly win. Because if it's an action-packed fight, he might get his ass knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Tom Banger said he agreed with something I said. Mel Rose, salute to you, bro. Said salute, fam. I made it in the building, goddamn. Yeah, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Tom Banks said, how much is the membership? What you talking about? The membership for this DAZN shit? Man, it's $19.99, bro. But I've been having my shit since the beginning, so I'm supposed to be paying $9.99. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to stick me from a paper over there and shit, bro. I ain't trying to let them either, man. I'm fighting them motherfucker like John Claude Van Damme on Bloodsport. Mel Rose say salute to the Wrench Gang. Renee Bajan said, okay, yeah, Mel going for undisputed too. Mel the real one. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Jamel Charlo, man. He behaves like a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? He talk crazy as a motherfucker. He real aggressive. But when it comes to the way he move in his career, Jamel a real fighter, man. Tom Banks said trades, which is exactly the reason why I chose Jamel. Yeah, I fuck with Jamel, man. La D laughing, talking about 2 minutes behind. I just heard what Trey X said, goddamn. It's all good. Sir Ken said Marlo and Trey said Danny Garcia comes to 154 and takes on Erickson Lubin. How do you see that fight? I think he's gonna step up there and take a fresh ass whooping. How you think it's gonna go, bro?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. He ain't tougher, or his they both got that little mummy-ish type of style. And I think he'd get his ass beat up in there with that style versus Jerry Hurd, man. He tailor-made for it too.
Yeah, like I always say, man, that jump from 147 to 154 is a different type of jump. It's only 7 pounds, but the guys get a lot taller when you move up. So he gonna go from fighting guys that's like 5'8", 5'9", to fighting people that's 5'11" and 6 foot. I know Lubin is one of the smaller guys up there, but he still got size over Danny, and he got the amateur background over Danny. What was Danny? Danny is 113. Hold on, he is. Yeah, 107 and 13. That's Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is 107 and 13. Lubin is 143 and 7. So he got a slight advantage over him in that regard. He bigger. He a southpaw. I just think it's an ass whooping for Danny. I don't think Danny got action at beating none of the top guys at 154. Napoleon Armstrong said, I wish Vianello would bring Ward out of retirement, no tune-up, thinking shit sweet. That's what I'm saying, bro. If Ward fighter, man, he gonna have to get on that shit right now because he don't need to get no older. He gonna have to get him a tune-up or maybe 2 and then fight Canelo. Because if he comes straight out the couch and fight Canelo, that's an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is a good fighter, man. Don't get it fucked up. Renee Bajan said, yeah, Canelo beat Triple G in a rematch, in my humble opinion. I agree with you. I thought he stepped to him and he stepped to the line. Renee Bajan said, is there a trilogy Canelo KO's old Triple G? I think so too. Napoleon Armstrong said Clinton Low Wood, goddamn me. El Chapo said, I agree. My thoughts on Jamel changed, and I got a lot of respect for Jamel. He one of my favorites, goddamn. Yeah, Jamel Cole, man. He'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? Red Rock, salute to you. Say salute, la, and gentlemen, what it do? Yeah, we back in this bitch once again. Call some of these fights, man. Talk a little boxing.
Salute, fam.
La D said Triple G won the first fight. Canelo won the second fight. In her opinion, goddamn. She a seasoned boxing fan too. That's the way she see it. Renee Bachion said, yeah, Billy Joe Saunders has the skills to win. He can box well. Yeah, man, he got the style too. Canelo done already showed me that he struggled with 2 slick type southpaws. And that was Laura and Trout. Both of those are slick type southpaws. And Canelo struggled against that style. So let's see what happened with Billy Joe Saunders. We bringing that style back. He has not revisited this style in years. So I think this might be a shock. I think some people might be surprised in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think Billy Joe's going to look a little bit better than what people anticipate. I mean, styles make fights, man. And if you got trouble with people with mobility and you got trouble with southpaws, it is what it is. I mean, how many southpaws has this man fought since then? He ain't fought that many. You know what I'm saying? What? Except for that shot worn Kirkland and shit like that. Let's see, man. We gonna see. Michael James 616, salute to you. So yeah, Canelo got skills. But how many years are we gonna say that bullshit? Personally, it makes me sick to keep hearing it. If he fights somebody with a pulse, maybe I'll feel different. But for now, fuck him now. See, but I think he fighting solid B-level type guys. I don't think he fighting trash. Like a lot of people make it seem like he fighting D and C level type fighters. I mean, Danny Jacobs, that's B level. He fight against Triple G, that's like a B plus level maybe. He fight against Callum Smith, I think that's a solid B. So I ain't gonna say he just fighting straight trash. I think he fighting solid guys. He just ain't fighting the level of opposition that we want him to fight. We want him to fight Charlo. We want him to fight Andre. We want him to fight maybe Benavidez and some more guys, but he fighting some solid guys. It's not the level that we want him to fight. King of King Boxing, salute to you. Said Andre froze himself out. You're on the network with a bunch of 160 pounders and you fought none of them. I mean, dude, I don't know, man. I know that the guy's a very good fighter, man. I know that y'all be having your points and shit because, like, I felt like even like when he was in the contract to fight against Jamel, and he said that he wasn't getting the type of money that he felt like he should get. I think he should have stayed in the fight and just went on and fought the guy. Sometimes you got to gamble on yourself. You know that you a slick southpaw. In the history of boxing, slick southpaws don't get a lot of action. So if you got an opportunity to prove yourself, I think sometimes you just got to gamble on yourself. So I think he kind of fucked up in that regard. But I still think he deserves some more opportunities to prove himself. And at the same time, Jamel still said what he said. He said we froze him out. That's still what they said, what he said anyway. You know what I'm saying? So to a certain degree, I'll be agreeing with y'all, but I still think Andre still needs some opportunities. D-Lo said, yes. If you look at an ugly girl long enough, she slowly starts looking good. Hey, it depends on your circumstances too, shit. If a motherfucker been sitting in that county, goddamn shit, the bitch be looking good as a motherfucker. D-Lo said Lubin will knock out Danny Swift Garcia and stand over him. I think he'll beat the brakes off of him too, bro. King of King Boxing said Lubin destroyed Danny Garcia. Easy work. Yeah, I think he'll go out there and beat the brakes off of him. Napoleon Armstrong said, yes, I came to like Jamel, but still, he can be outboxed if he can't land a big shot. I mean, I'm not saying that he's an unbeatable, perfect fighter, but the way that he conducts himself as a fighter, I think he's a model citizen when it comes to the fight game. Because this is a time in fighting where everybody want to protect their own. This man been taking chances since the beginning. Well, you know, since he had the opportunity. He took a chance and fought somebody like Lubin when he didn't have to. Both fighters were young. Would nobody have said nothing if them guys would have not fought each other and fought later on in their career? Because Lubin was like, what, 21? Charlo was like 24 or something like that. But when this guy conducts himself like a real fighter, and that's what I'm talking about. He might be able to be outboxed, but he a real fighter. Rojas said Danny needs to go after Castano immediately. Danny, are you talking about Danny Garcia need to go after Castano? Shit, Castano might beat the hell out of Danny. Danny is a small fighter, man. He only like 5'8". What is his reach? Like 68-inch reach? You know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to have trouble if he go up there and fight them 154-pound guys, man. Renee Bajian said, yeah, 154-pound guys are huge. Yeah, compared to 175, they are bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, look at 140, for example. At 140, you got Hooker just came from 140, for example. He 5'10". You got Josh Taylor and Ramirez, both of them 5'10" at 140. So if they was to go up to 147, there'll be some nice size. Cause like Errol Spence Jr., for example, he 5'9" and a half. So they taller than Earl, and Earl is like one of the bigger welterweights. But if they go up to 154, at 154, they're gonna be small. Them guys up there 6 foot tall and shit, man. Like if you're looking at Tony Harrison, Hurd, Charlo 5'11", that's still some good size. Lubin like 5'11", maybe 5'10". He might be one of the smaller ones. I think he like 5'11", though. I'm not really sure, but they got some good size at 154 compared to 47. So and they got good skills up there too. So I think that'll be tough on Danny, man. I think he got a fresh ass whooping waiting on him up there. D-Lo said they are lucky that there is a 154-pound division these days. Goddamn, yeah, he's used to have just 147 straight to 160. Renee Bachion said Danny gets humiliated at 154 against top 9. I think so too. You know what I'm saying? La D, a fresh ass whooping. Yeah, that's what I think. A fresh ass whooping. Eugene Neal said Canelo cherry picks his opponent, so for that reason, he doesn't get my respect. When he starts fighting and beating the elite fighters, he can get some props. So you don't give him no props for making a B. So if a student go to a class, he either got to make an A or nothing. If he go out there and make a solid B, fuck him. Hey man, I give people credit if they make a solid B. These guys are world class fighters, man. They ain't no pushovers. Somebody like a Danny Jacobs, they ain't pushovers. So I give him respect. I give him that level of respect. I'm not gonna give him the same respect as if he beat a Charlo or a fucking Andre, but I still give him a level of respect that I feel like he earned, and that's B level respect. Bruce Gold said that's one of the Sugar Ray Leonard. That's why Sugar Ray Leonard was such a great fighter. He won the 154 WBA title from Khali as a tune-up for Tommy Hearns. All right, man, my knowledge for Sugar Ray Leonard ain't just the best, bro. I got to be honest with you. I'm about to go tighten up on my Sugar Ray Leonard knowledge. And you know, I just read a book about Sugar Ray. Well, not just. It's been some months actually, but Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler, and Roberto Duran. So it didn't just focus on Sugar Ray Leonard. It just had like some little shit from all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I should be a little bit tighter on my knowledge. La D say facts trades. They do get significantly taller. Yeah, they get significantly taller, man. Renee Bajyon said wanted no parts of Billy Joe Saunders after the Lemieux fight. Problem is Saunders hasn't looked too good since. I think he fight down to his competition. But hey, I think you pretty much saying that he didn't want to fight the guy at his apex. And that seemed like to be when Billy Joe Saunders was at his climax or whatever word I'm supposed to use. You know what I'm saying? So I think you got a good point on that, man. He done let him come back down to earth a little bit until he want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? King of King Box said Canelo cannot be beat in Texas unless he is knocked out, period, goddamn. All right, Renee Bajyon said if he goes 12 rounds, the issue will be the judges. Yeah, you know they gonna judge that shit heavily in Canelo favor, man, if that's what you're talking about. Lala D said, yeah, Canelo destroys Triple G in the rematch, and I hate Canelo. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think Canelo done closed that gap and he done surpassed the motherfucker. Dito said Yildirim was F level, Fielding was C minus. Come on, bro. Yildirim is not no F level fighter, man. The man was like 120 and 12 as an amateur. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. The man was like a C plus level fighter. Don't say F minus or whatever that shit you said. What you say? F level. Come on, man. How Mike said we in the same boat. I'm just plugged in like the refrigerator. I don't even know what this man talking about, but it sounded good though. El Chapo said when Canelo fights Plant and makes him look average, will he get credit? Yeah, I think they're gonna have to give him some type of credit, man, because there's gonna be some people picking Plant to beat Canelo. So if you pick the motherfucker to beat him, you gotta give Canelo some credit if he beat him. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I see it. I know sometimes people be doing that shit though, because some people did that with Prograis and Taylor. They picked Prograis to beat Taylor. Then after Taylor beat him, they were like, "Well, who did Prograis fight?" Like, nigga, he was good enough for you to pick him, so he good enough that you got to give credit to Taylor. You know what I'm saying? What's up to Hyphy, man? Salute to you. Said enough respect. Me Dia. So I don't know what that shit mean, bro. Salute to you. Rojas said Danny destroys Lubin. All right, man. We gonna see. I think I think the odds is against you in that one. Michael James said we want Canelo to fight his level of competition and not know who the winner is as soon as the fight is announced, which happens in damn near every fight. Yeah, that shit happens. It also happened in other fighters that y'all like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, he be fighting people. He was 16-1 favorite, and y'all give him credit. Ain't nobody getting mad at him until I brought it to everybody's attention about 2 years ago or some shit like that. But yeah, it be like that sometimes. That's why I had so much respect for what Ward did with Kovalev, because when Ward fought Kovalev, though, the odds was close. It was damn near a pick 'em. So that's one way that you can kind of see the type of level of composition they fight. Look at the goddamn odds. If they in these fights and they 8-1 favorites and 10-1 favorites, well, it's hard to say that they fighting real tough competition. But when you see a man in a pick'em fight like Ward versus Kovalev, Well, hey, you got my attention when it comes to that shit. It ain't just all about that, but I do have some respect for that though. Let's go down. Mike James said, "Smash the like button, man. Definitely would appreciate that." Renee Bajan said, "Plus, Plant won't fight until September again. All this inactivity in fighters doesn't help, especially against the Canelo. Yeah, and Canelo getting active on their motherfucking ass too. You know what I'm saying? So they sitting around waiting to fight him, and in the meantime, he being active and getting rounds. So that's gonna be tough." D'Lo said, "Boost is big as fuck too. Yeah, Boost is like 5'10". You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely got that height." King Boxer said Jamel took a loss, taking a chance with a Tony Harrison and fight anyone. He faces all styles and all type fighters in his division. That's why I say I got a lot of respect for Jamel, bro. You know what I'm saying? He up there with I might have Jamel number one. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of weight in him signing the contract to fight Andrade. I know people do not want to fight this man, but Jamel seems to me that he willing to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of respect for that man, but I might have him number one, and I'm gonna put Josh Taylor number two as far as the fighters that's moving like fighters the most to me. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for that shit. Renee Bashon, hold on. D'Lo said Danny Garcia never beat a top 147-pound fighter, so it's tough to see him beating a top 154-pound fighter. That's a good point right there, bro. I gotta agree with you on that. Napoleon Armstrong said, "I remember Mel made a stink because he had to fight Lubin at first. That's why he was so happy when he stopped him, but he does accept all the smoke." Hey, man, if you eat your broccoli, you might not like your broccoli, nigga, but if you eat your broccoli, I'm going to give you credit for eating your vegetables. You ain't got to eat it with a smile on your face. You might be inconvenienced. You might not like the taste. But if you eat your broccoli, you ate your vegetables, nigga. And Jamel Charlo eats his vegetables. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo said, there must be another Lubin at 147. Danny Garcia ain't fucking with Erickson Lubin. For real. D'Lo said Canelo actually said he didn't like Billy Joe Saunders' style after that fight. I won't be surprised because that's something like what he said about Andrade. He said he don't like his style. He felt like he had a boring type style, that mobile southpaw style that reminds him of Laura and Trout. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be surprised if he said that. Eugene M said when a gifted student earns a B, it doesn't hit the same, Trex. You seem to feel is a special fighter, and if he is, why would a B impress you? I mean, I'm just looking at his level of composition that he fighting. I feel like they B-level fighters, so I give him credit for that. I still reserve room, so if he was to fight an A-level fighter, I give him more credit for that. But for me, it's not an all or nothing type of thing. It's not like, okay, if he fight A-level competition, I give him credit. If he don't, he gets zero credit. That's where y'all are with it, and that's y'all right. Y'all got your own mind, you got your own brain, y'all seasoned boxing fans, y'all got boxing knowledge. So I respect y'all opinions. But for me, I give credit what you earn. If you earn some C-level credit, now I'm gonna give you C-level credit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like he deserved no A-level credit, so I'm not giving him that. But if he do fight Andrade, if he was to fight Charlo and all that shit, I'll give him A-level credit if he go out there and beat him, especially if he dominate him. Hip Hop number one, salute to you. Say salute to the corner. The last fight crazy on the undercard. Thought somebody fast forwarded the remote. Hero Lopez or something like that had more heart than sense. Goddamn, I ain't even seen the fight, bro. I just been in the chat. You know what I'm saying? King Boxing said Danny Garcia lost his power at 47. At 154, he has no way to keep someone off him. Not enough foot speed. It will be funny as hell. That's a good point. That's a good point because people was telling me how much power he had at 147, and he be stopping people. He was stopping people at 140, like good fighters, top fighters. But at 147, he ain't stopping top fighters. And now I'm supposed to expect him to go out there and have some power against 154-pounders, people that's gonna have size and length. And plus, he don't have the foot speed like you said, so that means that he ain't gonna be able to get out of range fast enough either. So if he go in there with these big type fighters that got this long reach and shit, they gonna be able to find him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be trouble for Danny Garcia, man. He's too small for them guys. Denard Reed, salute to you. What's going down? Mike James, 616 said Canelo is an A-level fighter who fights B minus C plus level competition, but gets D level respect from me. And I like the way you put that. I think he is like an A-level type fighter who fights B minus and C plus level competition. I like that. I couldn't have said it better myself. I give him a little bit more respect than D-level respect, but I agree with you though. Joseph Brown, hold on, all rise for the honorable Judge Joe Brown. What's up? Would you say salute to the corner? Good test for Ortiz tonight. Like this is a real step up. I think so too, man. I like when the prospect fight the contender or he fight the former champion. It don't have to be a former champion in that division because after all, we're not trying to get the prospect beat. We just trying to get him tested. So if he fight a former champion from the division below them, I still think that's a good test for the youngster because you know the former champion gonna come and fight back. He's not gonna come lay down and kiss the ring. So I think this is a hell of a fight for Ortiz tonight. I like the way they moving him. We're going from Orozco, who put up a tough fight against Ramirez. Now we going to Hook on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Man, D-Lo said in Turkey, goddamn. Yeah, it was 120. It was 120 and 12 in Turkey, man. But the man had a background, bro. Come on now. Give the man some type of respect now. Bruce Gold said somebody said Billy Joe needs to knock out Canelo just to get a draw. Goddamn, hey, that's what it is, man. When you fight Canelo, you got to fight him and the judges. They go with it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let you just come out there and fuck off this money easily. If we gonna fuck off this money, you got to give us a good reason to fuck off this money. Tom Banger said, I'm a huge Caleb Plant fan, but Canelo is a tall order for my boy in his opinion. I think he is too, bro. When it comes to skills. And the thing about Canelo, he just seems to get better every fight. You know what I'm saying? He just always learning. He picking up game. It seems like his coaches are always trying to soak up game too. So I can't help but have some type of respect for a student of the game. I want him to increase his strength of schedule and fight A-level type competition. But I still think he's a student of the game, though. Chopper, let me see. You say he want to see Danny versus J-Rock. I think J-Rock will whoop on him too, man. I don't think Danny whooping none of them guys, man. I think J-Rock will put them hands on that boy, man, in the all Philadelphia showdown. D-Lo said they announced the winner of Canelo versus Kovalev during the ring walk on. Mike James 616 said Eardrum had a dope ass amateur career and got in there and straight folded. Yeah, all that practice set him up to take a dive. Well, which one you talking about? Eardrum was a motherfucker. But yeah, like the amateur background is a good place to start, but that don't automatically mean that you're gonna be successful. Just because you had a long amateur background, you could have been practicing bad habits in that background too. You know what I'm saying? So like it's good to have that background, but it's also good to have you a badass coach and be practicing and doing the right things in that background. You know what I'm saying? Great drink, salute to you. So what's good, y'all? While people are talking about Lubin versus Garcia, is that fight in the works or something? Lubin will destroy Garcia very easily. Yeah, Garcia been talking about going up to 154 for his next fight. I guess he done with 147. He gonna let the youngsters go ahead and have their day. Eugene M said Canelo gets no credit for beating Plant. Plant throws arm punches and can't bust a grape. Plant is so overrated, and as soon as he fights an elite fighter, he will be exposed. Hey, man, the man has been consistent with his opinions. And one thing about this platform, y'all, we not here to make y'all think like us and nothing like that. If that's how you feel, that's your opinion, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how that man feel. He a grown man. Lala D said, Yildirim was not a good opponent for Canelo at all, goddamn. I'm just saying he a world-class fighter. I didn't think he deserved the fight. I don't understand how you became a mandatory. That's why I don't be respecting all that mandatory shit. I would rather you be like a number one contender. But I still think the man a world-class fighter, though. You know what I'm saying? He a solid professional. But I did not think he deserved that particular fight, though. Yeah, I see you with the turkey and shit. Come on, bro. D-Lo said Yildirim was weak as well, water, goddamn. Compared to Canelo, was a franchise opponent. All right, Lala D said Yildirim was fighting dudes with a 331-3 record, goddamn. A lot of them fighters got them type of fighters with records like that on their resume. See, go look at Kell Brook, even look at your boy Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford fought a motherfucker with like 45 losses and some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that don't surprise me. Mike James 616 said, and another person, look at Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko fought people with a whole bunch of losses too. But people give Charlo credit for beating him. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Give a man some type of credit, man. He a solid pro, man. Come on now. Mike James 616 said, Bud, my favorite fighter, but I don't give him credit for fighting these dudes. You never see me in the chat like that. Bud this and Bud that. He not fighting nobody, goddamn. All right, man, I ain't mad at you. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying, what point I made. Renee Bachian said, you okay, talking to Eugene M. Eugene M said, you want to fighters moving like fighters? Earl Spence. Yeah, I feel you. I felt more like that before the crash, though, because there's been some things that he said that made me kind of change my mind. Like one thing he said before he fought Danny Garcia when they was doing that promotion, he said that he was thinking about retiring. He said the reason that he didn't retire is because he didn't want to let down his kids. You know what I'm saying? And since then, he also recently he said that one thing I'm gonna tell y'all is that my kids can't eat no goddamn belts. So to me, that don't sound like a guy that's feeling the same way about Undisputed and shit. So I do still got him on the list because it is what it is as far as who he fought. Like he done fought Danny Garcia, a top 5 type of welterweight, Sean Porter, a top 5 type of welterweight. He trying to get the Ugas or whatever the case may be. So I don't just got him just far down on the list. I think he could be like a top 5, a top 6, 7 type guy that's moving the way I think he should move. But I still think it's some guys that I put in front of him as far as moving the way that I feel like a fighter should move. And I don't think it's too many fighters that's moving better than Jermell Charlo and Taylor, Josh Taylor. D'Lo said Jermell signed that contract as a contender 10 years ago. I respect it, but my goodness, he and his brother had different energy now, and that fall out is a convenient way out. But it's just like you said too, though, bro. Like you said that the man pulled out the fight, so we can't expect nobody to give favors. You know what I'm saying? That's something that he did. I wish that he would have just went on and gambled on himself and just went on and took that chance and fought Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Well, I still give the man props, man. I don't give a damn. Ain't no statute of limitations or whatever. The man signed his name on the dotted line to fight Andre. He did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Rojas said, y'all sleep on that. You get KO'd in 6. You make sure you come through and eat that crow, man. That man ain't got a snowball shot in hell against Lubin. Hip Hop number 1 said Yildirim got knocked out by Eubank Jr., who is a British level at best. He might be British, but most of us dislike him. Man, I always said that I felt like Chris Eubank Jr. wasn't a complete fighter, you know what I'm saying? And I held that against Yildirim going into the Canelo fight. That was one of the reasons why I felt like he didn't deserve a fight against Canelo. But I still don't think Yildirim is an F-level fighter. I think Yildirim is like a C-level fighter. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo said Andre was popping up at them boys' fights like, where's Waldo? He was, man. He was going out there giving the boys a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rayner said, Trey, what fighters at 160 and 168 are A's to you? 160, I think Charlo up there. Jamal Charlo can be like an A-level fighter, A- level. It's like as far as his wheel and shit. Like A-level fighters, it's not gonna all look like Mayweather. It's gonna be different things that guys have. And I think this guy, his power with his jab, his will to win, I think that makes him like an A-level fighter. Andre, I feel like I think he got A-level skills. He ain't had the opportunities to prove it, but I feel like he like an A-level fighter. When it comes to 168, I'm not sure if there are any A-level fighters in 168. Like I like Plant, but I don't like his gas tank. You know what I'm saying? My boy, I think who is that? Eugene M or Bruce Gold, one of them motherfuckers always talking about how he be arm punching and shit all the time. I don't think he got no 9 and 10 level power, but I do think he got 6 or 7 level power. He got good speed. He be kind of squared up a little bit sometimes. He can be hit once he gets tired, so I can't give him A level. When he fought against Uzcategui after that fight, he was busted up, so I can't give him A level. Look at the way Benavidez was looking after that Ellis fight. He was a 25-1 favorite in that fight, and after that fight, he looked like he was in the war of his life. You know what I'm saying? So I can't give him A level either. So out of them 2 divisions, I would say Charlo and Andre. Charlo and Andre. Billy Joe Saunders, I would probably give him like a B level 2. especially at this stage in his career. Napoleon Armstrong said Canelo won't get top credit from me until he beats Andrade and or Charlo. And you say top credit. That's I agree with that. Like I don't disagree with that. I'm not giving him top credit either. Right now, I'm gonna give him credit for the type of competition that he's been fighting. That's B level credit. A level credit if he fight them two guys and beats them like you just said. I agree with you. Hip Hop number one said Andrade is the real deal. I think so. I think so. He just got to prove it. You know, he's still living off his amateur background and shit, but I just know that he got some good skills, man. He got good size for the division too. So I think he's gonna be tough to deal with unless they let him fall out his prime and then want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he's getting up there in age, man. How old is Andrade? He about 33 or something like that. He might be 34, man. He getting up there. D'Lo said Danny disappointed big time at 154. Remember, Danny was even mentioned as that guy to beat Floyd to give him a tough fight before he moved up. 40 is his class. Okay, you talking about Danny disappointed big time. What you mean at 47 he disappointed you? I guess that's what you're saying. All right. Rojas said Andre messed up his own career, goddamn. Yeah, I mean, I wish he would have went on and fought Jamel and took that chance and gambled on himself, but I still think he deserves some fights, though, man. He one of the top guys in the sport. So I would rather see him in some fights instead of us just sitting back and saying, well, he shouldn't have did this and he shouldn't have did that. The fact of the matter is the man is here and he can fight. So let's see him in some big fights. My boy CSMHBJ dog, what's up with you, bro? So the Andrade is a way easier fight for Canelo than Jamal. We already know your opinion, though, man. I know you don't fuck with Andrade, man. I know you fuck with them Charlos tough, you know what I'm saying? What's up to Mike James Boxing? Salute to you. Say salute Marlo and Trey. Salute to the fellas in the chat, man. What's going down, bro? Who you got tonight, man? All y'all people coming in here, man, hit the like button and subscribe and tell me who y'all got out this Hooker and Ramir, or who is that? Yeah, Ortiz fight tonight. Joseph Brown said Marlo's corner was good. Okay, talking to you in the chat. Chris Chapo said, I got so much faith in Canelo to beat Charlo and only Charlo. I'll put my money where my mouth is. So when the fight comes, I'm betting with somebody in the chat, man. You better make it light on yourself. Chapo, these boys are coming here and price you out. Come with this motherfucking bet 10 grand on your ass. Rojas said, Danny beats Andrade too. Danny beats Andrade. Come on, bro. You just saying any goddamn thing now. Eugene Neal said Canelo's PED game is on point. He hasn't been caught in a while and turns into a good defensive attorney when caught, goddamn. Yeah. Well, okay. J-Dawg saying salute to Marlo. Mike James Box said plan is good. Your plan is good. I don't know if he A level, but I think he a good fighter though. I'm gonna give him like a B plus. Maybe A minus, maybe like a 90 on the dot. 89 or a 90. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to work on his gas tank and shit before I'll be willing to say that he an A-level fighter. Randy So-Called said, real talk. Joseph Brown said that's actually a good fight to make for Danny him versus J-Rod. That's a good PBC fight. Do it right in Philly. That's what I'm saying. An all Philly fight, man. I think that'll be dope. Cesaro. Yeah, I think Cesaro go out there and beat him too, man. He got some good size. He a southpaw. He come from Argentina, right? Yeah, man. He ain't gonna go out there and just lay down. He gonna go out there and fight back. You know what I'm saying? And fight hard. Joseph Brown said, I got J-Rock in that fight. Yeah, I got to take J-Rock over Danny, bro. I don't think he beat none of them the big time guys at that division. Man, Kane Deals, what's up, bro? Says Sandy Essa or something super bad up next. I see him right now. I'm over here watching him and shit. I'm in the chat. Salute to D, man. What's going down with you? Mike Dane said, Danny will beat Patrick Cesaro, but that's about it. I don't know, bro. Cesaro got a lot of size on him, man. What is he? He about 6 foot tall or something like that, right? He a southpaw. And he got mobility. He got good legs and shit. Danny 5'8", man. With a 68 in reach, I don't think he'll go out there and beat Cesaro. And they'll fuck around and make Danny the favorite in that fight. If Danny the favorite, I have to go bet something on Cesaro. You about to say something, bro?
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear you good, but your Wi-Fi going in and out on my end.
Okay, yeah, my shit is buffering. How I sound now, bro?
Say something else.
Gia, I sound testing 1, 2.
Yeah, you good.
My shit still sound bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
All right. D say salute. Salute Kinfo. Lala D said Devin Chico really beat Triple G. Charlo's praise for beating Devin Chico is well deserved. I think, yeah, that's a good point. He did. I was just making a point about the records because he did fight people with terrible records. You know what I'm saying? At one point, the his opponents combined winning percentage was at like 50%. You know what I'm saying? They was like 122 and 122 or some shit like that. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but he fought a lot of guys with a lot of losses. You know what I'm saying? Rojas and Andre still fighting. Yeah, the motherfucker still fighting, man. He got a fight coming up with Liam Williams or some shit like that, man. We're gonna see how it go. D say salute to Marlo.
Salute, fam. We was talking in the chat.
Okay. D-Lo say salute. The Kane Deal said long time we did. Yeah, we ain't seen your ass in a while, boy. He said Vergil Ortiz finna get stopped. Yeah, they out there fighting like a motherfucker too, man. They fight hard as a bitch. My boy CSMHBJ Dog said Eubank Jr. has no footwork. Now, I ain't never been impressed with him as a fighter, man. Like I said, he was only 22-2 as an amateur, and it looked like it to me. My shit is, I say I'm bad again, don't I? Because my shit steady buffering and shit, man. I sound bad, bro.
Yeah, you was cutting in and out. Cowboys for life. Salute, fam. Social Sun.
Hey,
Yeah,
give me a minute, man. Let me go tighten this shit up.
all right, for sure. Did she just get dropped? Yeah, I think she just got dropped. I looked over to go on unmute. They squabbling like a mother. I don't know what bro had. I'm just gonna pick. CSMHBJ Dog said I actually like Andre, but grew irritated of him, just like Bud. It's due to their inconsistent level of comp. Andre best win is Vaness Mazerosa. Yeah, man, I think he messed up going to the zone. The zone don't be putting on no cards. Hip hop number one says Saunders' talent. Just his work ethic is not there. He's lazy and an idiot outside the ring, for sure. So scientist said Mean Machine will give Sean Porter work while y'all playing. Yeah, he'd give him some work, most definitely. I take Porter though. I remember when this like D said, I remember when I first heard MARLO'S voice, I said, this is a teenager. I'm in the chat with a damn teenager. Nah. No teenager. CSMHBJ Dog said, Mean Machine can fight, but I got Sean beating him. Yeah, me too. Chris Rainer said, Senyesa Estrada is fast, and she using them angles. You see her stepping to side like that though. Real talk. Cowboys for life said, salute Marlon Trigg, salute fam. So Sean said, Marlo got a distinctive voice. My bad. Lala D said facts. Joseph Brown talking to Lala. Lala said, okay, everybody talking right here. Yeah, she for real, Chris. He said, Sensia is for real. So Shanta said, told y'all Sensia taking the title off this girl. Yeah, I did see you in the chat say that too. I like her style. She got a crazy little style. Yeah, she can box. So Shanta said she can box. D-Lo talking to somebody and got y'all business. Look back over here. I like how she using those angles and she changing from southpaw to orthodox and catching old girl off guard. She definitely got some skills though. She working the body, everything. All off combination. Yosa Brown said she just dropped her with a straight right hand. Yeah, I missed it. She got hands, man, and she combination punching too. Look at her head movement. Making it hard for old girl. Roddy say some Murata and GGG are just gonna guard their belts at 160. Then you already know all he wants is Canelo. That's all GG wants. Big drama show, Mexican style. Dilo 404 said, yeah, I thought Marlo was a youngster at first as well. Man, older than me. Yeah. Your boy don't sound like Tyrone though. You know what I'm saying, D-Lo? Yeah, youngsters don't know shit, man. D-Lo said, hell, Murata just got lifted that belt. Eugene M say, let's be honest here. Danny Garcia has been ran out of 147 and is only moving up because he can't win a title there. He has no business moving up to 54. He is too small for the top dogs there. I definitely agree. He's just gonna have. I don't even think he got a puncher's chance. What y'all say? Y'all think Danny Garcia got a puncher's chance at winning of beating the top fighter at 154? Yeah, and nay. Them ain't no little dudes, man. 54 pounders was still standing at the year. George Brown said Estrada got skills. Talking to Joe. Yeah, she ain't out there playing, man. She's switching stands, finding openings, combination punches, working the body. Look at her, we got her in the corner right now. Drilling, doing a straight drill. So the scientist said Danny will get killed by gatekeepers at 54. Yep. Roger say Danny beats them all. You a diehard Danny fan, huh? All right, we gonna see then. I know you gonna be back. You know, definitely respect your opinion. You come back, eat your crow, man. Chris Rainey said Danny gonna get waxed at 54. Just tough. J Rock is the only one he can maybe get lucky with. Yeah, because they picked him because he ain't gonna be hard to hit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be hard. He the only one that probably ain't gonna be hard to hit. His defense ain't up to par. He can't really box. It look kind of sloppy. So Danny counter punching to work pretty good over him. That's really how he got beat by J Rock. Good counter punching. It's a lot of little things they probably think they can, but that's a big boy, man. He put that pressure on Danny, get him on the ropes, leaning on him and all that kind of shit there. It's gonna really play effect. It's gonna really drain him down, man. And he ain't used to that kind of shit. So I don't see it. Lala D said 60 degrees in Chicago tomorrow. Where's the damn watermelon? Social scientist said Annabelle Ortiz with the little headlock. Oh, I can't even look over there right now. I'm messing with y'all in the chat, man. Y'all know that we try to keep about the chat. You know what I'm saying? Keep the chat involved. Roddy said, man, you know I'm joking. Oh, okay, man. D-Lo 404 say, who's gonna throw the punch for Danny Randall Bailey or somebody? Hell no. Joseph Brown said, Danny need to move back to 140. That's his best weight class. I agree with that. And there's some good fights down there for him too. And he'll make that division a little bit more popular. Eugene M say 60 degrees today and tomorrow here in St. Louis. Everybody barbecuing. St. Louis style ribs jumping off. Spirit of Justice salute fam. He said Danny should fight Kell Brook at 54. That'd be a good fight for him at 54. Brook. But he trying to get in that title spot though. That ain't gonna put him in there. Lala D talking to Eugene M. Chris Rainer say 62 cold for me. I need 70 or more. Yeah, we be getting 90s and shit. 60 is chilly out this way. D-Lo 404 said that there must be two J Rocks at 54. Ain't no two J-Rock. They thinking they can beat the Mummy. Like D talking to Chris. Todd Swindle, salute fam, was good. He said Danny just wants a couple of bags at 54 and then he out. You think so? Chris Rainer laughing and shit, talking to Spirit. Roger said Vondura versus Danny would look funny as hell. D-Lo 404 said he can rematch Khan at 54 and get a KO maybe. Yeah, Khan done. He don't even want to fight no more. Got that diva in him right now. Chris Ray said 60. I got sweets and a hoodie, huh? Sweats and a hoodie, huh? Spirit of Justice said, oh, this shit just jumped. Oh, talking to Chris Rainer. Get out y'all business. Roddy said Gasha messed around and beat up Danny. Chris Rainer said Danny and Kell Brook at 54. CSMHB J-Dog said Danny versus Trout. Trout is southpaw too, I believe, if I'm mistaken. I'll probably have to take Trout. Yeah, I probably have to take Trout, J-Dog. Chris Rainer talking to Spirit of Justice. Looked over, see Hooker and Bomac on Twitter got them Twitter fingers jumping off and shit, trying to see what the internet talking about. Sicking his trolls out. Hooker looking real serious right now. See what it do though. Social Scientist said, imagine Danny Garcia versus Jason Rosario. That'd be crazy. And it's pop. No, Rosario be messing around with the zone, don't he? Chris Brennan said off topic, but LeBron got hurt, Marlo. Yeah, man, I cut the TV off after that, man. Lost by like 5. And the way he got hurt was fucked up. One of the Atlanta Hawks players rolled his ankle. No, man. I'm steady waiting to see what the trade look like, Chris. I think we should get going ahead and get a trade, man. We need going to just get another third player, man, because injury is a problem. Raji said Castano is Danny's best chance. Yeah, I think you got a point. Only my thing is though, can Danny, that them fights jumping into a fight like that with a acclimated fighter, can Danny handle that? You know what I'm saying? That kind of punching power. I don't know, man. You go on 54, but you able to weigh it anywhere upwards of 160. You know what I'm saying? What, 165? Can Danny handle that? You know what I'm saying? People that's comfortable there. Danny, I don't know. We just got to see though. So Sanchez said Danny would get bashed still, huh? Chris Renner said Danny would go night versus Rosario. You think that'd be a breakout fight for Rosario? Say he back. Oh, Raji said Rosario PBC. Okay. So he just went over there to fight Danny Jacobs then. Eugene M said Danny has a wealthy lifestyle. Maybe he just doesn't have the dedication to start over and try to get back to the top level guys at 47 or move back to 40 where he was better. Yep. I can see that. It's all about the bag now. Whatever fight's gonna get him the bigger bag, win or lose. I can see that. Chris Renner said, I don't know, but no lie. I always be checking out the women in the audience before the main fight. And now I'm checking out Estrada. She cute. I know Lil Mama finna be coming out swole though. Look at her eye. She getting beat up. I can't even get my take on the rounds, and I ain't even been watching. Damn, look at that big ass knot on her forehead. That's a doohickey right there, man. Damn, that motherfucker big. So the scientist said Rosario, he do got that weak spot in his belly, like Hippo from Mike Tyson Punch Out. If Danny can find it, he might have a chance. Roger said you're thinking about Gabe Rosario. We are talking about Jason Rosario. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was. You definitely know who I was thinking about, huh? Because I was thinking about Gabe. I wasn't even thinking about Banana. J Dog said Danny Jacobs is still Heyman advised. And why the hell he always fighting on the zone though? I don't even see him on no PBC fights no more. But maybe that don't mean nothing. Chris Renner said that not almost like Rockman for real, huh? Derek Bailey said they need an Inwell. He also said he rubbing her eye with that thumb. Don't have her twisted. You back, bro?
Yeah, I think I got it. How's that?
Yeah, you sound good. Chris Renner said they need to throw on the towel for old girl. Yeah, man.
She landing a shot here and there though.
Yeah. She getting watched. I think she ain't one not around.
Yeah, she getting pieced up. I saw her in a nice lead right hand just a few seconds ago though.
Joseph Brown said, Danny can be champ at 140 and this if he disciplined himself.
How long has it been since he fought at 140 though?
A minute.
Shit, it'll been some years, man. I'm not sure if he can go down there and keep his punch resistance. He might go down there and get caught with something and get dropped. You know how it is when you lose weight.
Yeah, and then also if he go up, he got the higher chance of getting dropped too. Them guys already acclimated. You know what I'm saying? Can he handle their power?
I think he needs to stay at 147 and go knock out one of them youngsters if he can. You know what I'm saying? Go knock out Stan Jonas or some shit like that. I don't think he needs to go to 154 though.
Just be a gatekeeper.
Yeah. J-Dog said Heyman sent him to the zone to collect them checks, goddamn me. Yeah. Joseph Brown said the motherfucker got a hematoma. Who you talking about? This chick? I ain't even noticed that shit.
Yeah, she got a rock mine hickey on her head.
Yeah. J-Dog said Danny Garcia can barely make 147. That's why he going up. Damn, it don't even seem like he that big though. He only 5'8", 68-inch reach, and he got to go up to 154. I don't know if that's it, man. This man coming from 140, and now he can't make 147. He got to go to 154. I don't know about that, bro. I think if he go up there, he gonna get his ass toe up though. I know that. Dito said accept his role at 147 with grace. Goddamn, he be a gatekeeper. Go out there and fight Stan Jonas and fight Jerron Boots Ennis. How would y'all feel about Danny Garcia versus Jerron Boots Ennis in Philadelphia? I was talking about that shit like maybe a year and a half ago or something like that. Because I think that Boots Ennis got a style that can beat Danny Garcia because he's so athletic. But I know that Danny Garcia ain't no pushover either, so he got a chance to win that fight. But I think that'll be a good fight for both fighters. Rojas said prediction. Bud is looking to fight Vergil. Vergil will call out Bud and Bud will get in the ring. Okay. I guess I'll take it. Spirit of Justice, salute to you. Say Danny and Mikey at 47. Yeah. Danny can beat Mikey. I think, I take Danny over Mikey Garcia. J-Dog said lifestyle choice. What you talking about, bro? El Chapo said Garcia versus Ennis or Garcia versus winner of this fight. Or which fight? Are you talking about this Ortiz and Hooker? Yeah, that'll be a good one too. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? And whoever win to get back in contention for some top level type shit. Lala D said, hell yeah, Danny versus Boost, but Danny won't catch him. Yeah, I think that'll be tough on Danny, man. All that athleticism. I remember when I first brought up this fight, you talking about Danny ain't never got his ass whooped, but a prospect coming off a long layoff will beat him though. You felt like Danny or beat Boots in this. I see. I think you done changed your mind. Eugene M said Danny Garcia knocked out anybody good at 147. His power just has not carried up to 147. Has even got a knockdown over a good fight at 147. Yeah, I done said that several times. The Kane Deal said Bud won't get no credit for beating Ortiz. I'll give him some credit. I think that'll be one of his best wins if he beat Ortiz. I take Ortiz over just about anybody that Bud done beat. You know what I'm saying? He got the amateur pedigree, 140 and 20. I know he's young and he ain't proved nothing yet, but he's a very good fighter. So I give him a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, who is Bud Crawford's best wins? You got Gamboa up there. I think Victor Poso still might be his best win. I like that one. What is he, a Puerto Rican or a Cuban or something? Felix Diaz. He was a good win for Bud Crawford. Kell Brook was a good win, even though I felt like he was a dead man walking by the time they fought. But hey, I said that it would have been a good fight and he fought him, so I give him some type of credit for it. So I think Ortiz is good as just about any of them fighters. So I give him credit. Where I'm at. D-Lo said Mikey won't fight Danny. Goddamn. He said Mikey don't like the fight. Okay. J-Dawg said lifestyle choices is the reason he can't make 147. Goddamn. So he living a rich fighter life. He got to live like a Spartan type of lifestyle. Okay. I see Crawford in Maurice Hooker locker room. Yeah, this girl done got the brakes beat off of her, man. God damn, she lumped up out there. She looking like Martin after he fought Hitman Hearns. The Kane Deal said Ortiz can take some punches, face all puffy. Yeah, for real. She can take some punches. But you know the women don't be having a lot of power either, though. They don't be having a bunch of knockouts and shit. Rojas said Danny versus AB. Winner goes to 140 to die. I think that'll be a good fight too, but I'll take Danny versus AB. I've been wanting that fight for several years, actually. Lala D said I've been able to see a bit more of Boots. Yeah, I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with changing your mind, man. That's as you get the data, your opinion is supposed to change. How you supposed to get the data and everything just stay the same? That's why I say something one time, then I might come back and say something different because I learned something different. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. El Chapo said Bud is there at the fight. Rohal might be right, yeah. J-Dawg, yeah, Felix Diaz, man, he was an Olympic gold medalist. He was a southpaw. Bud Crawford was able to go out there and beat him from the southpaw stance. So he out-southpawed an Olympic gold medalist southpaw. I thought that was very impressive. A lot of people felt like Felix Diaz beat Lamont Peterson. You know what I'm saying? They felt like he got robbed in that fight. So I felt like that was one of Bud's top wins. But it ain't no A-level win. And I feel like Vergil Ortiz is a better fighter than Felix Diaz. That's just my opinion, though. Eugene M said if Bud beat Ortiz, that would be his biggest win at 147. Bud really doesn't have a win over a really good fight at 147 yet. Just saying, I agree with you, man. Like, we look at that Mean Machine. He was solid. Some people felt like he lost to the guy that beat Crawford in the amateurs. I can't think of his name. I think Ray Robinson. He lost to him. He beat Amir Khan. That wasn't just no top level shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got Horn. Horn did get the win over Pacquiao, so we give him some type of credit for that. But he wasn't no special fighter, though. He didn't have no amazing speed, no amazing power. He was just a big guy that squeezed down to that weight class. He fought against that other Benavidez boy. He had a fucked up knee in a fight, leg caving in as he was fighting and shit. So yeah, he ain't got no top level wins at 147. So I give him a lot of credit if he go out there and beat Ortiz. Salute to the OG. That's Pecos Bill, MZ Talk Boxing. So peace and blessings to one and all.
Salute, fam.
Rohal said, why else would Bud tell Porter his mandatory to be on standby? After Vergil whoops Hooker, which is Bud's friend, Bud is going to avenge Hooker by fighting Vergil. I mean, I'll take it, man. I'm at the point, man. I want all big time type fights. Those are two name brand type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. I mean, Vergil Ortiz, he unproven, but he young, strong, got the amateur background and shit. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Bud versus, you know, the other top guys like a Porter or Earl Spence and all that kind of shit. But if I can't get that, I will take it Ortiz. Uh, Decane Deal says Ciniesa Estrada different though. She won the last 6 or 7 fights by stoppage. Goddamn. Okay, what's a knockout percentage? That should normally be pretty low with the women. The Boxing Creed salute to you. It's a random style matchup. I want to love to see Andrade versus Benavidez at 168. I was thinking about that too, because you know a lot of people want to see Charlo fight Benavidez. I was like, it would be pretty dope if Andrade was like, well, fuck it. If Charlo don't want that smoke, I'll step in and take that smoke. I'll move up to 168 and I'll fight Benavidez. I think that shit will be gangster. I think he definitely got a style that can beat Benavidez too. Who would you take out of Andrade versus Benavidez at 168, bro?
I'll take Andre style over Benavidez. Slick, southpaw, able to set up shots, work off the jab. I'll definitely take Andre over Benavidez.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think that's a smart gamble for Andrade if you want to take a gamble. The Boxing Creed, okay, I read that. Rojas said Andrade versus Benavidez is Bud versus Horn on steroids. Goddamn, I'll take it. El Chapo said, Danny versus AB will be the loudest fight. Everyone screaming, let your hands go. I swear the teacher never had to tell him to keep your hands to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, for real. The build-up and shit'll be good, too. That shit'll be fun, man. You know, Danny Garcia Pops always make the build-up, intense, explosive. J-Dog said, you take Benavidez. You'll take Benavidez over Andrade, bro. God damn, man. This man ain't got no respect for Andrade, bro. Andrade got some great skills in the ring, man. He got way better skills than Benavidez. Benavidez got the size advantage. He's strong. He throw combinations. But I don't think that'll be good enough to beat Andrade, man. I don't think he's technical enough.
Hey, he walked down Andre like that. We already saw what the rail, you know what I'm saying, how the rail sized up to him. You know what I'm saying? We talking about an athletic, long fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's real quick. That know how to tie a motherfucker up. It's not gonna be looking like how you think. Might even be a boring type of fight. As smart as Andre is. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't. David Benavidez really don't got nothing but muscular. You know what I'm saying? Chance. You know what I'm saying? To land something lucky, but I doubt if he would.
Yeah, it might be something like Chavez Jr. when he fought against Sergio Martinez. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You got that big, strong guy going up against that mobile southpaw. But I take Andrade over Benavidez. J-Dog say yes, goddamn. I think he's saying he taking Benavidez. Rojas said Angel said Floyd versus Danny is a holy war. Yeah. Lala D said she got Andrade. Yeah, that ain't no surprise. That's Providence, Rhode Island's finest. The Kane Deals, my boy. Damn. What I say? Yeah, science. I read Social Scientist and I said the Kane Deals. I got mixed up in my mind. So who y'all got? Charlo versus Benavidez. You go first, bro. Who you take out of Charlo or Benavidez?
We talking about the 160 or the 54?
160.
Oh, I got 160. He got what it takes, definitely. I think that's a bad matchup. That strong ass jab, the length, you know what I'm saying, the counter punching, the size, the defense. I think he'll put a whooping on Benavidez as well.
Yeah, see, I would kind of lean towards Benavidez in that fight because I don't think Charlo got the same type of skills that Andre got. You know what I'm saying? Charlo more in front of you. He ain't got the same type of footwork as his brother Jamel. So I would lean towards Benavidez in that fight. I think just styles make fights, you know what I'm saying? But it would definitely be a fun fight to watch, man. I would love to see that shit. Joseph Brown said he got Andre. El Chapo said Benavidez versus Andre will be the tortoise versus the hare. Now, yeah, that'll be a good one, man. A good stylistic matchup. J-Dog said he got skill, but I don't trust his chin yet, goddamn. Yeah, I think you kind of hold that knockdown over him against Martin Royce against him too much because that was at 154. I think he in a more comfortable weight class now, so he might have more punch resistance, you know what I'm saying? And that fucking knockdown against Cotton Knockwell was not a knockdown. He stepped on that man's foot. I went back and watched that shit, man. So don't come in there with all that shit, boy. Lala D said, damn, I'm a minute behind, goddamn. Yeah, you got to push that live chat or live button, whatever that shit is. Rojas said that girl got whooped. Oh, the ref called it off. Who's the boss? Goddamn, I think she got stopped.
No, I was unanimous.
Oh, it was unanimous to say, okay, UD, my bad. I think that's my first false. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? I'd have never done on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
J-Dawg said, Vanez put Andre down. Let's cut the shit here. That's what I'm talking about, man. That shit was at 154. This man 6'1", man. He might not have had the same punch resistance. Because you know how it is when you drop all that weight like that, man. He was a big guy at 154. So go ahead and cut the man some slack. Rojas said, I want Andre versus better big guy. Damn. You want the man to go all the way up to 175, huh? Hyphy said Andre would have beat Pavlik and Jermaine Taylor. I think so, too. I think he had better skills than both of them. El Chapo said, I got Benavidez right now. I feel Benavidez got him in his head already. Okay. Rojas said Charlo would jab, overhand Benavidez the whole fight. Yeah, Benavidez do stand up straight and shit, so he can get caught with some punches. You know what I'm saying? He seemed to have a pretty good chin, so he might be able to take some of the punches. I do think Charlo gonna be able to hit him, but I feel like he's gonna be able to hit Charlo too. I think he's gonna come back with something. You know what I'm saying? J-Dawg said that was a double knock. That shit wasn't no double knockdown, bro. Don't come in here with that shit tonight, man. Abel Torres, salute to the youngster. So just got to the show. Big salute to Marlo and Trace in the corner. Lots of love from OKC, man. Salute, bro.
Salute, fam.
Rojas said Arthur Abraham beats Man, go on with that bullshit, man. Andre to go out there and school the shit out of Arthur Abraham and that hot guard and shit, peekaboo type shit. My G, Eminem Smoke. Welcome to the gym. This is the first time. Said Benavidez get hit too much to mess with Charlo. He stands straight up and his head is always on the line. That's a good point. I agree with you on that. That's why I feel like Andre to beat the motherfucker. But I just feel like Charlo, he stand up straight himself. Charlo don't make himself a small target. Like if you look at the way Andre fight, the way he fight out that crouch and he fight and make himself a small target, Charlo does not fight like that. He stand up straight himself. So I feel like he gonna be able to find Benavidez and hit him, but I feel like Benavidez gonna be able to hit him too. So that's why I would take Benavidez over Charlo. I think he's a naturally bigger man too. So I'm gonna take Benavidez. Lala D said, laughing and I almost repeated the trade. What you talking about? I thought I smelled a goat in this motherfucker, man. Salute to my boy El Fenici.
Hey, bro, if they ever fight, it's gonna be a lot of crow eating and wine drinking.
Yeah. All of them fights, man. If Charlo fought Andre, if Andre fight Benavidez, if Charlo fight Benavidez, it's gonna be some good shit, man. I hope at least one of them fights get made. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of boxing.
Real talk.
El Fenici say salute to the block familiar in the chat. With your ghost smelling there. What's up, bro? Rojas said actually the Vanez knockdown to Andre was balanced base. So you felt like Andre was off balance? It seemed like I see Vanez Monteroz and hitting him with a lead right hand right on the chin. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like a well-played shot. It might have been like a flash knockdown too. Was he fucked up? It's been a while since I've seen that fight, but I don't remember Andre getting up fucked up and stumbling. It felt more like a flash knockdown. And that shit happens from time to time. You know what I'm saying? J-Dawg said, how did Walter step on his foot and get called a knockdown with Andre glove touch but wasn't called a knockdown? Bro, I don't know all that. One don't disprove the other. When it comes to that double knockdown shit, the man stepped on his foot. I went back and watched it. It was a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter. You got both their lead foots touching each other all the time. So it's not out the possibility that they lead foots can step on each other and cause a knockdown. Come on, bro.
Yeah, live, we thought it was a double knockdown, but when we watched it was different.
Yeah, when I watched it again, it was different, man. You know, J-Dawg don't be trying to hear that shit, man. He a hard-headed motherfucker. He don't like listening to what the motherfucker got to say. Rod S. the Champ said, I would favor Charlo over David Benavidez. Okay, I ain't mad at you, Champ. I think it'll be a tough one, man. It won't be no walking apart for now one of them. I just think David a little bit too strong for him, man. And I think Charlo, I don't think he got the same type of style, skills as Andre. So I think I'll take David Benavidez. J-Dawg said Charlo going to counter the shit out of Benavidez, goddamn. All right, man. If he try to counter one of them and a few of them shots get through, he might get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a tough fight. Fenici talking to Judge Joe Brown. Rawhouse said, trust me, Andre has balance issues. There's a compilation on YouTube showing it too. Well, that's not too surprising because he is like a converted southpaw. he wasn't born a left-handed person. He a right-handed fighter that fight out the southpaw stance. So that's not too surprising. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. Spirit of Justice said everybody calling Charlo a duck real silent now. Everybody calling Charlo a duck real silent now. What you mean by that? I still think he should fight Benavidez. I think that'll be a good fight, man. Hyphy said Trex, who had a higher ceiling that wasn't Reese? Andrade or Andre Darrell? Andre Darrell, man, he was a pretty good ass fighter. I'm trying to think of his amateur record. What was it like? 210 and 42? It was some big ass numbers like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. Andrade, he was even higher than that though, man. This man had over 300 amateur fights, fighting them Eastern Europeans over to dominate them and shit. I think Andrade had the highest ceiling. I'm gonna go with Andrade on that. What you think, bro? Who got the highest ceiling, Andrade or Andre Darrell? That wasn't reached.
That wasn't reach. I think Andre.
Okay.
Only thing Andre really missing is the explosive power, but he got combination punches, skill, defense. He just skilled all around. He got a lot of stuff in his toolbox. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't had those fights. You know what I'm saying? To show the world.
Yeah, I don't know how mentally tough Darrell is too. Eugene Nielsen, Charlo has too many skills for Benavidez. The jab, the speed, the movement. Charlo by decision. Benavidez' only hope is a knockout, and the Charlos have strong chins. All right. J-Dawg said that still was a double knockdown, goddamn. He stepped on the man. My G Eminem Smoke said Demetrius Andrade is just missing the power that Charlo and Benavidez got. The boys hit hard, man. That's why Canelo don't want it. All right, mad at you. The Kane deal. So they said Vergil Ortiz was boxing's longest reigning champ, and Estrada just dominated her ass like that. Yeah, it was a good win then. I can't lie, this for women's boxing is not on point. You know what I'm saying? I got to get right with the women. Lala D said, when is Ortiz Hooker start? Goddamn, she ready for the fight. Well, I think they should be coming up next. That's gonna be my guess. I think they coming up next. Sir Ken said, just like when Hooker fought Ramirez, he stepped on Hooker's foot and they called it a knockdown. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. See, but the thing is, like, all right, because I know if you get caught with a punch and you go down, even if the motherfucker step on your foot, it's up to the referee's discretion whether they want to call it a knockdown or not. But at the same time, we talking about the strength of the man's chin. If you get caught with a punch and somebody step on your foot and you go down, that is not indicative of the strength of your chin. Technically, it might have been a knockdown, but it does not signal the strength of your chin. And that's what the debate is, whether Andrade has a good chin or not. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and the reaction, you know what I'm saying? You can tell if a punch affected you or you really just tripped, right? You know what I'm saying? It'd be your reaction that make that the judge is watching. They looking at your feet. They looking to see if the punch landed and how you reacted from the referee stand, you know?
Yeah, and plus flash knockdowns also happen too. Like when Mikey Garcia fought there, what's that dude name, man? They got the ugly ass style. Is it Rocky something? I can't remember his name. He caught Mikey with a right hand and dropped Mikey though. Sat him right on his ass, and Mikey started laughing. It was just a straight flash knockdown. That's what that knockdown of Andre reminded me of because he didn't get up wobbly, if my memory served me correct. He got up and got back to work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hold it against him too tough like y'all do. El Fenice said Chapo. Okay, talking to El Chapo. Rojas said fantasy fight. Andre versus Nunn. Yeah, Michael Nunn was a bad motherfucker, man. Had all kind of skills and shit. He was another one of them stand-up straight type fighters, man. I think Andre got a shot to beat the motherfucker. I lean towards Andre, man. It feels kind of crazy saying that because I know he ain't got the accomplishments of Michael Nunn, but just looking at styles and shit, I think Andre got a good ass style to beat just about anybody. Like that's how much respect I got for his skills. You know what I'm saying?
And he a dangerous southpaw, a skilled southpaw. So
yeah, that definitely go. Rojas said he take Michael Nunn in that fight by unanimous decision. El Chapo said Nunn would fuck Andrade up. I don't know, man. Nunn was good, but I don't know if he'll fuck Andrade up. Hip Hop number one said, how many rounds y'all giving Hooker against Ortiz? Hooker is tough. Change coach. Going to be a fun fight, man. Most people saying 8-9 rounds. I think I said about 10 rounds or something like that. I got to go back over to Facebook and check the channel Ross to see what I picked exactly. I don't really remember. J-Dawg said if he stepped on his foot, then it shouldn't have been a knockdown for Andre. No, it's up to the referee, bro. It's up to the referee discretion. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the rules go, if a motherfucker hits you with a punch and you go down, even if they stepped on your foot, it definitely can be called a knockdown. So technically, it might have been a knockdown, but I don't feel like he was hurt because you were saying he got knocked down and you saying that he got a weak chin. And I'm saying I don't think that knockdown is indicative of his chin strength. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, man. You're a smart guy. The Kane Deal said, yeah, Hooker Ortiz is next. The ladies were the co-main event. Okay, that's what I thought I saw. I see Ortiz in the background getting warmed up and shit too in the dressing room. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he know what he got in front of him tonight. Like he got a step-up fight tonight. Look like he mean business. Derek Bailey said Darrell was 210 to 26. I knew it was something like that, bro. 210. I said 210, but then I said 42 or 40 something. But yeah, I knew it was something like that. Appreciate that shit, bro. I ain't gonna forget it again. 210 and 26 for Andre Darrell. Lala D said, tell him, Trace, yeah, you know your boy got your back, man. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? The ride shotgun. My G Eminem Smoke. So nowadays you gotta have that equalizer. Everyone has skills once you on that level, but you gotta put people to sleep. That's what will set you apart. I mean, that's true to a certain degree. I'm not gonna never take no power over skills though. I know everybody got skills to a certain degree, but it's still levels to this shit. And just like Mayweather say, skills, what do he say? Power don't win fights. Speed don't win fights. Skills win fights. Skills pay the bill. So I'm gonna take skills over power each and every time. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you in the sense that the power can separate you in a fight. That's why sometimes you might see a guy with a lot of draws on his record because he don't have the power to separate himself in a fight. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that, but on that level, but I'm still taking skills over power. Lala D said, hey, knockdown or not, I respect the African dude for getting in the ring with Andre, unlike some people. Yeah, absolutely. Rod X, the champ said, I got none over Andre. None was a southpaw too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. None was a hell of a fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was up on James Toney until James Toney landed that left hook on his chin and shit. None was a hell of a fighter, man. I still got a lot of respect for Andre's skills, though, man. So I think I still might lean towards Andre. I know this shit sound crazy as fuck, but I just like the way the man makes himself a small target. You know what I'm saying? I just like his mix of offense and defense. El Chapo said, I'm going to change my pick for this fight to Ortiz by unanimous decision. I was thinking about taking him by unanimous decision too, bro, because I don't think he got that same type of pressure style that Ramirez has. Ramirez has better head movement and he has better feints than Ortiz. And I think that type of that adds to the pressure. So I was leaning towards unanimous decision myself. I went on ahead and settled with 10 rounds. D-Lo said, I picked Ortiz knockout at 9, but that was before the weigh-in. Okay. J-Dawg said, then it should have been a double knockdown then. Goddamn, it could have been a double knockdown, man. He still stepped on the man's foot, though. That don't change that. D-Lo said, I picked Ortiz. Okay, I read that. The Kane Deal said, oh, yeah, dude was tough. Yeah, the African was tough. That's what you're talking about. Derek Bates said, nah, Trey. I think Nunn beats the brakes off Andre. Nunn was cold, man. We ain't got a chance to see how good he really can be, though, man. So I think it's kind of unfair on Andre because he ain't got a chance to show his stuff, man. But hey, I respect your opinion, though, bro, all day. Rojas said Hopkins versus Tony. Shit, man. I think that'll be tough for both fighters. I'll probably lean toward James Toney. I don't know, though, man. It's kind of hard to count out Bernard Hopkins, man. That'll be tough. Bernard Hopkins, one of the greatest middleweights of all time. You know what I'm saying? And I know what kind of discipline he got. James Toney don't have the same type of discipline, but he got flashier skills, like with his counter right hand and shit. So that makes me want to lean towards Toney. You know, I'm going to change my pick. I'm taking Bernard Hopkins. I think he got the better discipline and shit. Hey, bro, who you got, man? Bernard Hopkins versus James Toney.
At middleweight?
Yeah, we take him at 160.
160, goddamn. I want to say Tony, but the weight gonna be a factor. He gonna probably be drained out. But I want to say Tony, man. I picked Tony over Hopkins. I think I think body shot. You know what I'm saying? I think he'd be able to stop him. I like Tony inside work. I like how he move. He comfortable in the inside, and that's where Bernard Hopkins like to be. So I had to pick Tony on that.
Okay. Hyphy said this stream feel like an Android album release party. We the only ones that like him. Real shit. D-Lo said Alantez Fox dropped Andre too, but it wasn't nothing. Andre got up and commenced to whooping up on him. And I remember watching that fight. I don't remember him dropping Andre, man. I don't really know Alantez Fox for having a lot of power. I think that's that light-skinned, tall motherfucker that's like 6'4" or something like that. I don't think Andre got no business getting dropped by him, man. I ain't gonna lie. And if they fought, that was at 160, so I can't even give him the excuse of having reduced punch resistance from going down to 154. I got to go back and check that out, bro. I got to go look at that for myself. Hip Hop number one said, think Ortiz stopped him by 6 rounds. Hooker might have learned from Martinez stoppage or Ramirez stoppage. I want the 12 rounds, all right. Rojas said, ain't no one but Canelo ducking Andre, goddamn. All right, but Andre, he just showed up to them Charlos and shit press conferences wanting to fight, and they say that he get on their nerves. So shit, people always be saying that Andre ducked Jamel because he pulled out the fight, even though I'm not 100% sure that any fighter wouldn't pull out of a fight if they feel like their money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is he did pull out the fight. So, you know, it is what it is on that. But since then, he done came back trying to get fights, and he ain't been able to get a fight. So, hell, what? They might be ducking him then. Jamel already said they done froze him out. J-Dawg said, yeah, Andre pulling out of the fight 2 weeks before the fight. Yeah, he seemed like he had a good reason for pulling out, but hey, it is what it is. He pulled out. I wish he would have just went on and gambled on himself and took that fight and stayed in the fight. Hip Hop number one said, I'm Scottish. I'm proud of Josh Taylor. Hope he put hands on Ramirez in knockout fashion. Goddamn, I'm with you. I'm a Josh Taylor fan, man. I think he moved like a fighter. I've been liking him before I started YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never changed my mind on that. I like how he got into the tournament. I like how he went out there and beat Pro Gray. Started talking about fighting Ramirez for Undisputed, and he about to fight him in May. I don't really see what's not to like about it.
Made me eat crow like a motherfucker.
A lot of people ain't crow, you know what I'm saying? You're a good fighter, man. You're a hell of a fighter. Rod X Champ said, none was the first fighter I had to admit my favorite fighter duck. Damn Sugar Ray Leonard, goddamn. El Felice and Andrade is like having a Lambo but never getting out of first gear. Yeah, man. He got one of the most disappointing careers of all time. You know what I'm saying? You just see all that potential, you see all that talent, you see all that skill, and you don't never get a chance to see him in a big fight. And he already passed his prime. I think y'all said he turned 33 in March or February or something like that. So it's very disappointing, man. Henry Bostic, salute to you. Said Marvin Hagler would have beat both by knockout, goddamn. Yeah, this definitely ain't the time to go out there and screw Tom great. You know what I'm saying? He was a bad man. Lala D said, I picked B-Hop, but a tough one, man. It'll be a tough one. I just think he just got that discipline advantage. D-Bid OG said, lights out Tony over B-Hop, goddamn. I ain't mad at you. That's what my first mind told me. My first mind said take Tony over B-Hop. But I'm just like, man, the type of discipline that Bernard Hopkins got, though, man, it's hard to go against that. And I know that Tony struggled with his discipline, like as far as his weight and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Hopkins. J-Dawg said he got Tony. This motherfucker, anytime I pick something, J-Dawg gonna take the opposite. This motherfucker J-Dawg cannot agree with me on shit. It's against his religion. I swear. Rojas said stopping Hopkins is down there impossible. Yeah, it's hard to go out there and stop Hopkins, man. Very skilled fighter. Unless you knock him completely out the fucking ring and you hit his head on the table or something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Hopkins tough. Chapo said, I would pick Hopkins at 160. I like Tony when he was a little bigger. Hopkins' pressure would be the difference to me. Yeah, I like Big Tony over Little Tony too, man. Just like Luther. Big Luther over Little Luther, you know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that. D-Lo said it was Andre's debut at 160. It may not have ruled out a knockdown. I just remember Andre hitting the canvas at one point. Okay, I got to go back and check that out, bro. I don't like the sound of Andre getting dropped by Alantez Fox. I can take Martin Roisin over Alantez Fox because to me, at 154, Martin Roisin was kind of underrated. You know what I'm saying? He was a very skilled, a very talented type fighter too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand how good of a fighter Martin Roisin was. I ain't saying he was all-time great, but I think he was a very, very solid pro. But Alantez Fox, I ain't got that same type of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Martin Roisin was like a level above Fox. So I don't like the sound of Andre getting dropped by him. Lala D say Young B-Hop was good as a mother. Yeah, he had some, and he had some hands. Sir Ken said, I think Ortiz has a slight edge. He spent some time in the ring with Ramirez during this camp, so I believe Ramirez gave Ortiz a few good pointers. All right, we'll see. He was in that same camp when he fought Orozco too, though, right? And I didn't see that same type of head moving and shit from Ortiz that Ramirez has. But hey, you might be right though, man. Let's see if he got some pointers. Eugene Nim said none fought a level of competition that Andre hasn't come close to. I'll take none because he has proven hard to dispute despite his lack of power. I got you, bro. That's why I say I'm aware of me picking Andre sounds crazy as fuck because he ain't had a chance to prove himself against that same type of competition. But just looking at the way they fight, I still think I prefer Andre a little bit more. But hey, I respect what you're saying though. J-Dawg said he show up to the fights but won't sign the contract. His signature know his words mean nothing. Goddamn, come on, bro. Hip Hop Number One said training with Ramirez too. Yeah, they got a good, nice little camp over there. D-Lo said the only thing was Andre was trying to change his promoter to go to Rock Nation, who allegedly told him to walk away from all business with his other promoter. He still got to live it down. Yeah, that's real shit, man. I just wish he would have went on and just gambled on himself and stayed in that fight. Hip Hop Number One said Saunders a dented Lambo then. Yeah, but this is a Taylor, a good fighter, but still ain't forgot his racist comment. But it wasn't about a brother. It was about about an Asian. Asians don't like black people, so I'm not about to cape for the motherfucker. When I first heard that shit that he made that comment, I said, damn, that I was disappointed because I thought it was directed towards a brother, but it was directed towards an Asian, so I don't give a fuck. Hell, from what I seen, he done showed respect to the brothers. Like when he had his press conferences and shit against Prograis, he showed respect to Prograis, man. So I ain't gonna count that against him, man. Them Asians don't like us. I ain't about to put no cape on. J-Dawg said Andre equal best in the league, but never achieved like Cecil Collins. Man, God damn, this man is on a personal crusade on Andre. Eugene Nilsson, I'm starting to think Andre is Trey's plug the way he talking. Come on, man. What, you think I sound like dun 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 dun? Like I'm top flight motherfucking security of the world or something for Andre? Like, come on, man. I just think that the man got some good skills. Hip Hop Number One said, what did Taylor say? He got drunk and said something to a bouncer at the club. Like I said, I thought it was a brother, but it was an Asian. So fuck it, man. I ain't about to cape for him. My boy Smooth Teddy B up in this motherfucker. What's up with it? Hey, y'all, the fighters getting in the ring and shit too, y'all. I see Vergil Ortiz. He making his entrance to the ring right now. My boy Smooth Teddy B said Tony beats Hopkins in a close fight. It'll be close either way. I lean towards Hopkins, but I definitely could see James Tony beat him in a close fight. Salute to you. J-Dawg said, I like Tony inside work better, Trey. Okay. You still don't never agree with me on shit, man. We got to agree on something sometime, bro. Smooth Teddy B said, Andre got dropped by Walter Contendacqua, man. Come on, man. God damn, you was on my side when I was going against El Fenici. Not El Fenici. Who was that? It was the Kane Deals when we were betting on the punch that had knocked out Campo with Earl Spence. You was on my side that night. Now you over here riding with this goat smelling motherfucker J-Dawg, man. Derek Bailey said they walking out. Yeah, I got you, bro. Eugene Neal said Tony will beat Hopkins. Tony is a different level of fighter. Until Tony is in the Boxing Hall of Fame, it's a joke, goddamn. He definitely is a Hall of Famer, man. Real shit. El Chapo said, you know what funky is or something. I'm picking Hooker. Damn, I might be eating crow, but I'm rolling with the underdog. Okay. You started out kind of shaky in that comment, bro. I ain't know where you was going with that one. Hip Hop Number One said, hope everyone enjoys the fight, man. Yeah, we about to have fun with this shit. I'm gonna call the frog out of well, and I think it's gonna be a good one.
Hey, shout out to Chris in the super chat. He said for the corners. Appreciate you, fam. Salute. I mean,
Appreciate
Cash
that.
App.
Appreciate that shit.
And,
It can't.
and Kevin Harris. Salute, fam. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that shit. The Kane deal said Vergil Ortiz is a hell of a fight for your first fight at 147. Hell yeah, I agree. My boy McCray said I got Ortiz by controversial split decision. Goddamn. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier, bro. We don't think Hooker can win a decision, but we'll see though. Akeem the Great said, "Let's go, Mo." Goddamn. Yeah, he's still one of my favorite fighters from Texas, even though he got stopped by Ramirez. He from Oak Cliff and shit. And my mom used to live in Oak Cliff, and I used to go to Oak Cliff in the summertime. So, you know, I got a little love for Maurice Hooker, man. So I wish him the best. I hope he go out here and get the upset tonight, but I don't think he can beat Ortiz. I got to take Ortiz. You about to say something, bro?
Oh, no.
Okay. Joseph Brown said, Bud said no more. Hold on, am I in the right spot? Okay, yo. Joseph Brown said, Bud said no more Spence fight. So we as boxing fans should just leave that fight alone. It ain't happening. Me as a boxing fan, I'm not watching any one of their fights if they not fighting each other. Okay, I ain't mad at you, bro. I would definitely been kind of pessimistic about that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Statements made by both fighters, but hopefully they prove us wrong, man, and they just pull in the okie doke and they come and give us the fight the next year or two. Anthony said, damn, Tregs, what lot like putting your weed that you going hard for Andre, man? I ain't saying nothing that I ain't said before. I ain't saying nothing that I ain't came in here and said before. Like, come on, man. Neutral Natural, man. I ain't even think Neutral Natural fuck with me no more because when he was talking about Errol Spence and I was trying to tell him that Errol Spence was fighting at 148 and 149, so they would have to make him fight 10-ounce gloves. I ain't seen the man since that night. But what's up with you? He said, I see the fight ended in a unanimous decision by Ortiz. Okay. I ain't mad at you, man. I was leaning towards that, but I went on and took Ortiz by, I think, 10th round knockout on the Champ Ross. Tone Banger said that.
Touch glove.
Oh, they ain't touch gloves on mine, bro. They still getting announced on my shit. Ortiz just got his headband taken off. Now they about to meet in the center of the ring for their instructions. So my shit a little bit behind, man. Y'all gonna have to sync up with your boy. Tone Banger said Andre might have pulled out a couple of fights, but he's still one of the big dogs of the yard. Yeah. Smooth said the B said we was both right that night. Goddamn, which one you talking about? El Chapo said I meant fuck it. Okay. Neutral Natural said I don't rate Ortiz very high though. You don't rate Ortiz very high? I think you're a hell of a prospect. Sir Ken said smash that like button, man. Definitely would appreciate that shit. Appreciate the mess of fraud from better fighter than Vergil Ortiz. I don't know, man. I think both of them pretty good, man. I ain't seen enough to really distinguish them yet. Hold on, they didn't start fighting. A little bit of water. All right, little bit of head movement shit from Ortiz, and Hooker stepped in with a double jab. That's Maurice Hooker. Probe with Lee hand, came back with stiff jab. Short right hand for Hooker, but he missed though. Came back with the jab, came back with the jab again. Short right uppercut for Hooker. That motherfucker Ortiz will fight back there with the left hook. Hooker came back with the right hand. I had got behind the punches, my bad. Here come a jab to the body from Ortiz, but he took a right hand from Hooker, and Hooker walked out. Jab right hand from Ortiz. It looked like he landed on the chin. 3-2 combination from Ortiz. 2-3 combination from Hooker, but he came up short. Came back with the right hand. Jabbing the right hand to the body from Hooker. Came with the right with a jab with the right hand. That's Hooker. Probe with Lee hand. Look for right hand from Ortiz, and he brought back the hook. But he took a right hand from Hooker. Another right hand from Hooker after Ortiz that came back with something. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Hooker came back with a 2-punch combination. Jab to the body from Ortiz again. Knee right hand from Ortiz. Came back with a 3-6 combination. Right hand to the body from Hooker. Took a left hook from Ortiz. Now Ortiz went to the body with the left hook. Jab to the body from Ortiz this time. Hooker over there working that jab. Ortiz came on top of the jab with the right hand. And Hooker came back with the jab with the right uppercut. Came back with the right hand after he stepped out to the side. All right. Ortiz shot a little feint, trying to get on the inside on Hooker, bobbing and weaving. Came with stuff with a hard right hand. That's Ortiz. Hooker shot the jab out there. Let me find my rhythm, y'all. Jab right hand from that motherfucker Hook and step back at the range. He gonna put jab to the body from Ortiz though. Stepping to him. Jab from Hook on this motherfucking ass, trying to keep him at bay. Head moving the shit from Ortiz. They came back with the right hand. Another right hand. That hook to the body from Ortiz. Hooker's on that jab and shit. Lead right hand from Ortiz. Pulled him down with the lead hand, trying to come back with something. Then they got tangled up, and the referee just told the motherfucker keep the punches up. All right, that motherfucker Hooker shooting up range finder out there. All right. A little bit of head movement and shit from Ortiz right there in front of him. Stepped in with a jab. Went to the body with the right hand. That's Ortiz. But Hooker over to fight back there with the right hand, left hook to the body, and came back with something. All right? Tried to jab out there and shit. That's Hooker. Here comes a jab from Ramirez, but Hooker made the miss and he walked off on Ortiz. Ortiz, a little bit of head movement shit, trying to get on the inside on Hooker. Bobbing and weaving. Hooker over there working that jab and shit. Flicking the jab out there right now. All right? Ortiz got the hands going, stepped in with a stiff jab and snapped his head back. Look for right hand from Ortiz. All right? Hooker came on top of the jab with the right hand and fought back the left hook. Here comes a stiff jab from Ortiz. Lead that hook from Ortiz. Here comes a right hand and left uppercut and a left hook from Ortiz. Stiff jab from Ortiz and snapped his head back with it. He over the step to her. Hooker shot the jab at there. 3-2 combination from Ortiz and he came back with a stiff jab. Hooker had shot the jab at there. Overhand right type pump from Ortiz and came back with left hook. Hooker came back throwing combinations on the motherfucking ass, fight back with a stiff jab. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Jab to the body from Ortiz once again. Got his hands so good, bobbing and weaving. Hooker over there working that jab. Short right uppercut from Hooker and he came back with the right hand. Left hook to the body from Ortiz and he came back with a stiff jab. Stiff jab from Hooker. Came back with the jab again. This Hooker. Look for right hand from Ortiz and landed right on the chin. Hooker shooting the jab, but the stiff jab from Ortiz snapped his head back. Hooker working the jab. Jab right hand from Ortiz and Hooker started fighting back though. Loop left hook to the body from Ortiz. Left hook to the body from Hooker. Hooker over there real shot to the body. Back and step with the right hand. Touching with the jab and shit so you can keep him at bay. All right, it's the end of that round, man. They came out there firing shots like a motherfucker in that first round. What you think about that shit, bro? Keep going.
Yeah, I think that was a tough ass round, but I give it to Ortiz. I think he landed the more heavier power shots. But Hooker had his moments, man. Hooker was coming back with some shots, but man, Ortiz jab looking heavier and shit all around, man. Just countering. He just doing a lot of things in there, but Hooker standing tall, man. But Ortiz round.
Yeah, Hooker had some good moments, man, but I thought Ortiz landed the bigger shots. You know what I'm saying? So we got a 10-9 for Ortiz after the first round. Appreciate the message files in the chat, y'all. Y'all know it's like tonic for my aching body. You know what I'm saying? Judge O'Brien said he got that Ortiz round. I agree with you. El Chapo said I give it to Hooker, close round. You gave it to Hooker, huh? I think Ortiz landed the hardest shots, man. I'm looking at the replay and shit. He landed hard shots on the replay. I lean towards Ortiz. Excuse me. All right, we're getting ready for the second round. Let me get a little bit more water. All right, here we go. Yeah, to the body from Ortiz, but he came more short. He got his hands good. Here come a jab from Maurice Hooker. Came back with a jab again, but it came more short. Came back with a jab again, trying to work that jab, but he ain't laying nothing significant, though. Trying to work the jab again, but it came more short. That's Maurice Hooker. All right, Ortiz got his hands good, but Hooker still trying to work that jab. He right there in front of Ortiz. All right, Ortiz over there stepping to him right now. He got his hands good. Hooker shooting a rangefinder out there. All right, he on the outskirts of the ring. Here comes a sip jab from Ortiz. Came back with the right hand. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Jab right hand to the body from Hooker. Lead up hook from Ortiz. And then came back with the left uppercut. Hooker working that jab. Working the jab again. Here comes a jab to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker stepped back in the ring. And Hooker stepping in with the jab, but he took a left hook to the body from Ortiz. Then they started rumbling in that motherfucker. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Right hand to the body from Ortiz. Hooker over to fight back though. Came back with the right hand, left hook to the body. That's Hooker. Here comes a stiff jab from Ortiz. Stiff jab from Maurice Hooker. Left hook to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker over to working that jab. Left hook to the body from Maurice Hooker this time. Lead right hand from Ortiz, and Hooker had came back with the jab. Stiff jab from Ortiz, fit to go out with it. Hooker came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Got the defense kind of relaxed right now. Stepped in with a double jab, one to the chest and one to the stomach. Came back with the jab again. Here comes a stiff jab from Ortiz, but Hooker stepped back in the range and a lead up hook from Hooker. Came back with the jab, and it's Hooker. All right, Hooker tried to step into it, smother the range, and Ortiz just pushing back with the forearm. All right, here comes a jab from Hooker, but he took a left hook from Ortiz and the right hand to the body from Ortiz. A little bit of head move. 3-2 combat from Ortiz. Jab right hand, left hook from Hooker. And Ortiz came back with something. They got tangled up, and Hooker just went down. The referee just ruled that a slip. He about to dust the debris off the gloves. Like a minute and 24 seconds left to go in the round. Action back in the way. Then it's in the ring. He left hook from Ortiz, but he missed it. Went to the body with the right hand. That motherfucker Hooker had to get up out of the stiff jab from Ortiz. And Hooker came back with jab. Jab right hand, left uppercut from Ortiz. Hooker trying to fight back though, trying to work that jab. Here come Ortiz trying to bob and weave and get on the inside on Hooker. Hooker had to reset and get up out of there for a second. All right. Now he over 7-2 with a 3-2 type combination, but it came more short. Came back with a jab this time. That's Maurice Hooker. Here come Ortiz with a little bit of head move. Stepped in with a lead up hook. Came back with a hook again. Or Hooker on that jab and shit. Ortiz trying to bob and weave, still trying to get on the inside on Hooker. Kane stepped in with a stiff jab. He just sprung in with a stiff jab. Kane get back with the jab again. Hooker trying to work the jab, a double jab this time. Kane get back with the jab again, but he ain't landed clean. Jab to the body from Ortiz, but he took a left hook from Hooker. All right? Ortiz trying to get on the inside on Hooker. Hooker with a right hand and left hook to the body. Kane get back with the jab. Here comes stiff jab from Ortiz. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Loop a right hand around the guard from Ortiz. Hooker talking about it was a rabbit punch. Loop a right hand from Maurice Hooker was good for the goose, good for the gander. Here comes a series of jab from Ortiz. Came back short control right uppercut, brought back the left hook, came back with some more shit. That motherfucker Hooker trying to work that jab though, working the jab again. Lead up hook from Ortiz, but he misses though. Two punch combination from Hooker, stiff jab from Ortiz. Hooker came back with a jab, stiff jab from Ortiz, came back with a jab again. That's Ortiz. Hooker trying to work the jab again. Ortiz with a little bit of head movement. Stepped in with a 3-2 combination with took a right hand from Hooker, jab right hand from Ortiz. 1, 2, 3 from Ortiz. They came back for some more shit. Brought back the left uppercut on his ass. It's the end of that round. All right, what you think about that round, bro?
See, I think that was a better round for Hooker, man. He was active from the jump with the jab, keeping him at bay, limiting the power punches from Ortiz. But towards the end, Ortiz was able to land power jabs and get off some work, power shots. Had Hooker on his heels, but I don't know, man. It was a close round, but I think Ortiz pulled that round off.
2 rounds to nothing for Ortiz with the official MARLO'S corner scorecard. Let me get a little bit more water. Appreciate the message frogs in the chat. Tone Banker said, what he say? He needs to move. The Kane Deal said too laid back. He said Mo's movement is lazy. El Chapo said, I thought Ortiz stole that round. What's up to Set Shop, man? That's the Intercontinental Trivia Champion. Salute to you. Joseph Brown said Hooker going to get stopped standing in front of Ortiz. I think so too. That ain't a good style. He don't need to get into them firefights with him either. Win the 3rd round. Right? Hooker trying to work that jab and shit. He don't ask her to the ring. Ortiz trying to cut the ring off on him. He gonna jab to the body from Hooker, but it came more short. Ortiz had stepped back in the range. Now he over the step of the Hooker. Hooker shooting a series of feints and stepped in with a jab, but it came up short. They in the center of the ring and shit right now. All right, here come a jab to the body from Ortiz. Jab to the body from Hooker, but it got parried by Ortiz. Ortiz shot a little feint at Hooker, but Hooker stepped back out of the range real cool and calm. Shooting a range find out there. Stepped in with a jab, but I don't think it landed clean. Lead up hook from Hooker, but Ortiz came back with a jab. Hooker came back with a jab on his own. Lead up hook from Ortiz. They came back with a straight right hand and pushed it back. Shot a little feint there. Hooker got a reaction. Stepped to the side and came back to the left. Hooker, that's Ortiz. Hooker trying to work the jab. Came back with the jab again. That's Maurice Hooker in the orthodox stand. Stepped in with the jab again, straight up the middle. Here come a jab to the body from Ortiz this time. Looper right hand around the guard from Maurice Hooker. Jab looper right hand around the guard from Maurice Hooker. And he came back with the jab. 3-2 combination. He brought back the 3 again. That's Maurice Hooker. Ortiz right there in front of him, staying cool and composed though. Hooker shooting a range find out there trying to bear Ross with the lead hand. Here come a jab from Ortiz. Jab right here from Ortiz. Went to the body to the hook. Came back with the stiff jab. That's Ortiz. Hooker was trying to fight back though. Here come a double jab in the right hand from Ortiz. Lead that hook to the body from Ortiz. And he brought it back to the body again. Back and start with a hard left hook. But Hooker will fight back though. Left hook to the body from Maurice Hooker. All right. Ortiz just touched with the lead hand. Went to the body with the stiff jab. Hooker shot the jab out there. A little bit of head move from Ortiz. Went to the body with the stiff jab. Back and start with a hard right hand. He brought back the left hook on Hooker. Hooker came back with a jab, and Ortiz came back with a stiff jab. All right. Hooker shot the jab, but the jab right hand from Ortiz and pushed him back to the ropes. Looper right hand from Maurice Hooker. Then he walked off on Ortiz. Ortiz trying to cut the ring off on him, trying to get on the inside on Maurice Hooker. All right. Hooker shooting the jab, but that left hook to the body from Ortiz. Got his hands so good. Hooker shooting the jab, but the knee right hand from Ortiz. And he brought back the left hook, but Hooker put something on him and he walked off on him. Stepped in with a jab. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Hooker ripped shots to the body. Back himself to the left hook. Got back on the jab and said, that's Maurice Hooker. All right. Ortiz said he ain't going nowhere, trying to bob and weave on the inside. Took a stiff jab from Maurice Hooker. Looper right hand around the guard from Maurice Hooker, and he got back on the jab and shit. All right. Here come Ortiz trying to cut the ring off. Double jab from Ortiz. Came back with the jab again. Trying to cut the ring off. Came back with the jab again. That's Ortiz. Knee right hand from Ortiz. Brought back the left hook to the body. Looper right hand to the body from Ortiz. Then he pushed him back with a stiff arm. Right hand to the body from Hooker. And he brought back the left hook. Knee right hand from Maurice Hooker. All right. Ortiz still trying to bob and weave, get on the inside on Hooker. Hooker shooting a jab, but then he walked off on Ortiz. We got 36 seconds left to go around. Jab to the body from Ortiz, but he took a check hook from Hooker. Then Hooker walked off on him and put the jab at there. Stiff jab from Ortiz, and he pushed him off with the lead hand. Got his hands are good, trying to bob and weave on Hooker. Hooker shooting that jab at there. Here come a double jab from Hooker, but he ain't laying down one of them. Came back for the jab again. That's Hooker. Try to get get to the side. Stiff jab from the motherfucker Ortiz and pushed it back. Hooker came back with a jab of his own. Got the defense relaxed right now. Stepped in with a double jab, one to the chest, one to the stomach. He come a step jab from Ortiz. Knee right hand from Hooker. He came back with some more shots. Step back in the ring. Touch with the check hook upside his head from Maurice Hooker. Goddamn, said bring it on if you think he can hang. He come a jab to the body from Ortiz, but took another check hook from Maurice Hooker, and Hooker still talking shit on bravado. It's the end of that round. What you think about it, bro?
Shit, I like Hooker that round. I think his jab was consistent. He was landing through the guard, hooking around the guard. I mean, with lead hooks. He limited the shots from Ortiz. He didn't take as much punishment, even though Ortiz was able to land some. But Hooker was just more consistent. And at the end, he definitely sealed the round. Hooker round for me.
Okay, we got a 2-1 for Ortiz as the official scorecard of MARLO'S Corner. We'd appreciate if everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate that, Mr. Frogs in the chat. Chris Rainer said Ortiz need to do like you say, Trey, switch the power, not everything hard. Yeah, you got to change up your pitch. Sir Ken say smash the like button, absolutely. El Chavo say they talking that shit, yeah. Aztec Warriors salute to you, say Hooker ran, I think so too. Tony Robles said 2-1 for Ortiz. All right, you got the same score with Marlo. El Chavo said this a goddamn Texas tussle, yeah. Joseph Brown said Hooker still taking left hooks out. Fourth round right now. Jab to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with the jab. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Back to serve with the right hand. Brought back the left uppercut. Hooker over there fight back though with combinations. Came back with the jab. Jab right hand, left hook to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with stiff jab. Stiff jab from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with the jab again. Ortiz trying to get on the inside. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Another stiff jab from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with a stiff jab of his own, though. All right. Ortiz trying to bob weave, get on the inside. Loop a right hand from Hooker, but it came up short, and Ortiz stepped in with a jab. Here comes jab from Hooker. Lead left hook to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker walked off on him. Here come a jab and the left hook to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with a series of jab. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Here come a jab from Hooker, though. Left hook to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with a two-punch combination, ball back the right hand. Here come a stiff jab from Ortiz, trying to get on the inside of Hooker. Jab right hand to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker went to the body with the left hook of his own. Jab to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker trying to work that jab. Jab right hand from Ortiz straight up the middle. Jab right hand from Ortiz and brought back the left hook. But that motherfucker Hooker over there fighting back, though, coming back with combinations. All right, Hooker trying to work that jab and shit. All right, tried to shoot the jab out there again, and Ortiz had came back with a jab of his own. All right, Hooker shot the jab out there once again. Check hook type punch from Maurice Hooker after Ortiz shot the jab out there, and Hooker got back on the jab again. Stepped in with a double jab, one to the chest, one to the stomach. Here go a jab to the body from Ortiz. Couldn't tell if he committed to it though. Here go a double jab from Maurice Hooker and pushing back. Long range right uppercut from Ortiz. He needs to stay disciplined and don't be doing that type of shit. Here go a double jab from Ortiz and pushing back. Counter right hand over the top of the jab from Maurice Hooker. Couldn't tell if he landed clean though. Shot the jab at them once again. That's Hooker. Here come a right hand from Ortiz, but he took all kind of hair from Hooker. And Hooker came back with a right uppercut and he walked off on Ortiz. Ortiz shot the jab out there. Right? Tried to cut the ring off on Hooker. He let Hooker turn the corner. He needs to do a better job beating him to the spot. Hooker shot the jab out there, but he took a stiff jab from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with a jab of his own. Right? Hooker shooting a series of feints and came in with a stiff jab. Looked like he getting nice and warmed up, getting loose in this motherfucker. Shot the jab out there. He letting Hooker getting comfortable. Hooker went to the body with the right hand, back upstairs with a jab. The time that's Hooker. Here comes stiff jab from Ortiz though in the center of the ring. Hooker came back with a jab of his own. Right? Ortiz went to the body with a jab after a feint. Right? They towards the center of the ring and shit right now. Here comes jabbing the right hand from Ortiz. But a counter right hand from Hooker, and he hurt the motherfucker. Look like Ortiz started to fight back though, and Hooker tried to come back with something. Right? Here comes a stiff jab from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with a jab. Right? Hooker shot the jab with the short right hand from Maurice Hooker and backed him up. Here comes a jab from Ortiz, but it came on short. Jab right hand from Ortiz, and he brought back the left hook. Right hand to the body from Hooker. All right, they back towards the center of the ring shit right now. We got 28 seconds left to go around. Hooker with a jab and a right hand to back this motherfucking ass up. Stepped in with a jab again. That's Maurice Hooker. Stepped in with a double jab, one to the chest, one to the stomach. That's Maurice Hooker. He got his hands up good. Here comes a jab to the body from Ortiz, but he took a check hook from Hooker. Then Hooker came on top of the jab in the right hand. And then Ortiz had came back with something. All right. Hooker getting more comfortable, getting more confident, stepping to him behind that jab, finding the rhythm. Jab right hand to the body from Maurice Hooker. All right, Ortiz came back with something, took a check hook from Hooker, and Hooker came back with a three-punch combination. Ortiz shot the jab out there. Hooker showing bravado, flash a smile at the motherfucker. It's the end of that round. What you think about that shit, bro?
Shit, I think that was another good ass round. I think Hooker took that round and he landed the most shots. I think he even hurt Ortiz with some counter punches, but they was in combination. You know what I'm saying? And also I think he turned him with one nice little hook, man. I like Hooker work this round. Even though Ortiz was able to get in shots, he was able to take control of the round, or Hooker round 2-2.
Yeah, I think he let Hooker get more comfortable in the ring. Hooker starting to find his rhythm. He's starting to walk to him. He's throwing combination. So that's why I said I felt like this Ortiz kid remind me of Ramirez, but he don't have the same type of presence as Ramirez because he don't have the same type of head movement and he don't shoot the same type of feints. So I didn't think he was quite as good as Ramirez. And it looked like Hooker is starting to get comfortable in this fight. You know what I'm saying? What y'all hear Tony Robles for? You know, only pretty cool. What'd he say? Earl Hyden from Crawford. Y'all ain't got to time him out for that, man. That's his opinion. Jab to the body from Ortiz. All right. Hooker shot the jab out there. Ortiz shot a little feint at him. All right. Little bit of head booble and shit from Ortiz. Hooker shot the jab out there. Got his hands up good. Stepped in with a lead left uppercut type punch, but he took a jab to the body from Ortiz. Now they both out there working them jabs. Jab to the body from Hooker. Jab loop right hand from Ortiz. He didn't commit to it though. Hooker over there working that jab. Hooker was stiff jab from Ortiz. Snapped his head back. Hooker came back with a jab and a jab from Ortiz. Jab right hand left hook to the body from Ortiz. back step with the right hand. Hooker with that fighting back though. Came back with a still jab on his motherfucking ass. Came back with a jab again. All right. Ortiz stepped in with a lead up hook, but he took a right hand from Hooker. Still jab from Ortiz this time. All right. Double jab right hand from Ortiz, but he came more short. Came in with the jab this time. That's Ortiz trying to find Hooker right now. Hooker using that footwork. Stepped in with a jab. Came back with a jab again, but he came more short. Came back with a jab again. That's Maurice Hooker. All right. Ortiz with a jab with the right hand to the body, but he took a left hook to the body from a Hooker. Hooker came back throwing combinations. Ortiz over the fight back though. Came back with the jab. Stiff jab from Hooker. Ortiz ripping shots to the body. Short right hand for Hooker. 3-6 combination for Ortiz. Came back with stiff jab. That's Ortiz. Lead left hook from Ortiz, but Hooker got up under it. Then Ortiz came back with the looper right hand upside his head. He would have followed him around. All right. Tried to jab to the body. That's Ortiz. Jab to the body from Ortiz once again. Jab right hand to the body from Ortiz, but he took a check hook from Hooker. Hooker shot the jab right there. Ortiz went to the body with the jab. Hooker came back with the jab, but Ortiz had went to the body with the jab of his own. He right there in front of him. Here come a double jab from Hooker, and he came back with the jab again. Came back with the jab again. Lead up uppercut from Ortiz. From Hooker, and he came back with the right hand. Brought back the right hand again, and brought back some more shit. Came back with the jab this time. There's Hooker, and he walked off on Ortiz. Ortiz tried to cut the ring off on Hooker and stepped in with a jab. Hooker fight back. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Back and step with a jab. Came back throwing combination. That's Ortiz. Short right uppercut from Ortiz. Trying to get on the inside on him. Brought down the lead hand. Came back with the right hand. Brought back the left hook on his ass. Touched him with the jab. Got to the side. Came back with the short right uppercut type punch. Trying to put his head in the chest and shit. Right hand around the guard from Ortiz. Jab right hand, left hook from Ortiz. Hooker trying to fight back. Jab right hand, left hook from Ortiz. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Short right uppercut from Ortiz. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Goddamn, pushed him back. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Brought back the right uppercut on his ass. He overstepped to a looping right hand around the guard from Ortiz and pushed him back with a stiff arm. Touched with a jab. Brought back the left hook on his ass. Jab right hand, left hook from Hooker. Looping right hand from Hooker. Ortiz pushed him back. Lead left hook to the body from Hooker. Back and step with the jab. Came back the right hand. Stiff jab to the body from Ortiz. He brought back the right hand. Right hand, left hook, right hand from Ortiz and backed them up. Here come a 1-2-3 combination from Hooker. Ortiz fight back though. Jab from Maurice Hooker. Jab from Hooker again. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Looping right hand to the body from Ortiz. Hard left hook to the body from Hooker. He might have threw two up. Left hook to the body from Ortiz. Pushed him back with his forearm. Came back with a double left hook to the body. That's Ortiz. Hooker trying to fight back though. Right hand, left hook to the body from Ortiz. We got 9 seconds left going around. They had a little confusion. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Brought back the looping right hand. Short left uppercut from Ortiz and snapped his head back with that shit. Left hook to the body from Ortiz, but he took a check hook from Hooker, and it's the end of that round. All right, what you think, bro?
I think that was an Ortiz round, man. I think Hooker just mostly was on guard the whole time. I think he got caught with a body shot. He never really threw nothing after that. He just been having his guard up, trying to protect himself. Well, Ortiz round.
Okay. Like you said earlier, been worried about crowd. Come on, man. Y'all chill out now. Y'all play nice. Boxing and guns and that body work from Ortiz would end this fight. DT salute to you. Said if Hooker was strong, he would have a lot of knockouts. Yeah, I think so too. Tom Banks said Ortiz is trying to chop him down. Yeah, he going to the body with them hooks. Joseph Brown said earlier saying suspect-ish as well. Niggas too sensitive. Man, y'all play nice down there now. Tony Robles said, damn, Tony, you acting like the police shoot first, guy. Y'all chill out, man. We need peace in the gym, man. This is a place of peace. Appreciate the mess of frogs. You know what I'm saying? El Chapo said, yep, I knew he was going to beat on him that round. Lala D said Hooker needs to do better now. Turn up time for Ortiz. All right, here we go. Lead left uppercut from Hooker. He came back with a left hook. Brought back the jab this time. That's Hooker. Here comes stiff jab from Ortiz. Double jab from Hooker. All right, shot the jab at them once again. That's Hooker. Right here to the body from Ortiz. Lead left hook to the body from Hooker. Back and step with a 2-punch combination. That's Hooker. Lead left hook to the body from Ortiz, but he took a 3-punch combination from Hooker. Ortiz ripping shots to the body. Hooker coming back with combinations of his own. Here comes a jab to the body from Ortiz this time. He over the step to him, got his hands up good. Here comes a double jab from Maurice Hooker. Right here to the body from Ortiz. Right here to the body from Ortiz again. Hooker put something on it. He walked off on Ortiz. Still jab from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with something. Still jab from Ortiz and snapped his head back. Got his hands up good, trying to find him. Stepped in with a double jab this time, one to the chest, one to the stomach. Short right hand from Hooker. Short right hand from Hooker, and he came back with a jab. Stiff jab from Ortiz and snapped his head back. Hooker came back with a jab of his own. Stepped in with a double jab. Came back on step with a stiff jab. That's Hooker. Flicking the jab out there. That's Hooker. Ortiz he ain't bobbing and weaving as much, but he stepped in with a stiff jab, but he took a check hook from Hooker. And Hooker got back on the jab again, trying to find the rhythm. He right there in front of him. Stepped in with a stiff jab this time. That's Hooker. All right, Ortiz, I love the fan. Short right hand from Maurice Hooker, and he came back with something. Got back on the jab. jab again. That's Maurice Hooker. He working that stick. Here come a jab to the body from Ortiz. Here come a 1-6-3 combination from Ortiz. Went to the body with the right hand. But he took a right hand for Hooker. And Hooker got back on the jab on this motherfucker. That here come a stiff jab from Ortiz. Snapped his head back. Hooker shot the jab at there. Ortiz back on the bob and weave and trying to find him with the jab. Went to the body with the right hand at the time. Jab right hand to the body from Hooker. Then they got tangled up. All right, Ortiz rolled him to the ropes a little bit. They're getting physical with each other on the inside. The referee about to come break them. It's a minute and 23 seconds left to go in the round. We're in the center of the ring shit right now. Jab to the body from Ortiz. Went to the body with the right hand. Back to the body with the left hook. And motherfucker Hooker over there fight back. A throwing combination. And then Ortiz went to the body with the left hook. Stiff jab from Hooker. 3-2 combination from Hooker, but he barely missed the right hand. Stiff jab from Ortiz trying to find him. Jab to the body from Ortiz trying to cut the ring off on him with a little bit of head and push him back with the lead hand. All right, Hooker came back with the jab. Stiff jab to the body from Ortiz. Look for right hand around the guard from Ortiz. Stiff jab from Ortiz. Snapped his head back. Hooker came back with the jab. 3-2 combination from Hooker. Got back on the jab and shit. That's Hooker. Got back on the jab again. This Hooker, you right there in front of Ortiz, flicking the jab out there again. 3-4 combination. Came back with the 4 again around the guard as Hooker. All right, here come Ortiz with a double jab and snapped his head back with the jab at the time, trying to find Hooker right now. Hooker stepped in with a jab when Ortiz came back with a jab of his own, trying to cut the ring off on Hooker. Stepped in with a 1-2-3 combination with the 3 going to the body. That's Ortiz. 3-2 combination, brought back the 5. He ought to beating the hell out of this boy right now. And Hooker went down. Get up here, son of a bitch. Because Eddie Hearn loves you. Goddamn. Hooker taking his sweet time to get up. He collected his thoughts. He said that he a cagey veteran. You know what I'm saying? All right, the referee just dusted the debris off the gloves. Here come Ortiz. Right hand to the body. Brought back the left hook to the body. Back and stir with the right hand upside the head. That's Ortiz. 3-2 combination for Ortiz. Right hand, left hook from Ortiz. Hook over the fight back, though. Ortiz over the fight back. Brought back the left hook. Right hand, left hook on this motherfucker there. That's Ortiz. Hooker said he ain't no punk out here. He from the old cliff. And it's the end of that round. What you think about that round, bro?
Shit, man. That's a 10-8 round for Ortiz, most definitely. Hooker just got caught in the exchange, it looked like. And Ortiz got the better shot. Man, Hooker was controlling the round, majority of the round. But that shot changed the whole round. Put him down. 10-8 Hooker round. Nice.
Yeah.
Ortiz.
Yeah, Chavez, I knew it was a knockdown this round. Lala D say, damn. Mel Rose said, damn, man, down. Tone Baker said, I seen it coming. I'm trying to see what he hit the motherfucker with. It really just fucked him up like that. Was it a body shot or was it a head shot? They showing the replay, but I ain't seeing what I need to see. Jab, right hand. Oh, that left uppercut hurt him. Then he brought back the right hand. Yeah, that left uppercut kind of caught him off guard. Lala D said the motherfucker came back fighting back. Yeah, he did come back fighting back. He ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get a little water, y'all. Hooker out there fighting back, though, showing the heart of a champion, the heart of a warrior. Jab right hand from Hooker. Brought back the left hook. All right, left hook to the body from Ortiz, and Hooker came back with a 2-punch combination. Right hand to the body from Ortiz, but took a right hand from Hooker. Body shots from Ortiz, and Hooker coming back with body shot. Jab right hand from Ortiz. He hurt the motherfucker, too. What he hit him with? God damn it.
Get up, you son of a bitch!
The referee called it. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? 7 rounds. What I picked, man? I gotta go see what I picked on the chat, Ross, bro.
Hey, I picked on the
action.
I picked on the money. 7 rounds.
Damn, this is like the second time you done that shit too. What you think about the fight, bro? What you think about the advancement of Ortiz, and what you think about his performance tonight?
Shit, I thought it showed his toughness, man. His grit. Hooker was landing some good ass shots on him. He was holding him down. His power lasted all the way to the 7th round, which like I thought it would. Hooker just couldn't stand there with in exchange with him that whole fight. He broke Hooker down with the body, and that's what ended the fight, man. It was a good ass fight as long as it lasted.
They saying that he broke his hand. I gotta see the replay, man. But even if he didn't break his hand, he was being competitive, but it looked like the tide was starting to turn drastically in Ortiz's favor, where he was starting to really hurt him, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hooker showed some heart. He always showed heart. He ain't no punk. He always gonna come fighting back. But I just feel like he'll level below this Ortiz kid. Ortiz is pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said Hooker can't resist 5 fights, man. That's what I be saying. Mike James said he had it in 8. I don't even remember, bro. I gotta go check and see what I had this shit in. Hey, bro, take over for a minute. Let me go see what check and see what I had real quick.
All right, bet. I don't even know where he was at. I'm gonna find. If you read right here, I'm gonna start right here with D-Lo. Excuse me, y'all. He said Hooker can't resist firefights. Nah, he just couldn't resist it, man. He was landing some good shots. Would he hit him on the hand? Lala D said, well, he tried. Most definitely he did. Spirit of Justice said, it's over. Queen 71 said, damn. Mike James Boxing said, Hooker got my respect. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, he earned mine with Ramirez. But we know, you know what I'm saying? He'll go down. He definitely will go down. Spirit of Justice said, his hand. Yeah, I looked over and I seen when they took the wraps off. Yeah. So he basically tapped out. Kev Harris said, damn. Miro said, Ortiz was hella strong. Yeah, he was. So the scientist said, well, that went as expected. Yeah, it did. Eugene M said, I didn't get to see the fight yet, but it went like I thought. Hooker has no chin. Hooker took some shots though. He went down, but he took some cold shots. He tapped out because of his hand. You know what I'm saying? So I won't really say, oh, he just got knocked out. I thought it was a body shot, but obviously it wasn't. Ortiz, Joseph Brown said, Ortiz big win. He officially a contender, one fight from a title fight. Bet. Real talk, I can agree with that. Kev Harris said, thanks, y'all. Oh, man, thank you, fam. Stopping through, hanging out with it. Lala D said, me too, Mike James. Let me get out y'all business. Roger said, the zone is WWE, for real, huh? Said, I knew it was coming. Yeah, I got it on 7 rounds, and it ended up going 7. Lala D talking to Joseph Brown. DT, salute, fam. Welcome to the gym. It's your first time. Hooker built like an African pirate. He said they can't fight against powerful guys. Yeah, he was doing a good job, man. I just don't want to say like, oh, the body shot took him out when he really got hit in the hand, or he tried to throw a punch and he went down because of his hand. But he did go down though. His chin ain't built for it tough. You know what I'm saying? Mike James Boxing said Ortiz is food for the top guy. Real talk. You know, for folks that I had 9 after that weigh-in, I knew he was going to try to end it before it went too deep. Yeah, J-Dog said Hooker quit. Damn. Rod X said, I take my crow to go. Oh, you had Hooker? Shit, he was in the fight until he went down for that hand injury. D said, let's go Ortiz versus the top. Shit. I don't know if this is a go. Well, let's see Ortiz versus man, who the hell is this nigga? Oh, Jerron Ennis. And either winner out of one of them go to the, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Those would be some good ass fights right there, man. And it looked like he had a WBO belt on him too, y'all. Yeah, see, he got hit in the chin. Took that well. Start complaining about his Bobby Jean, salute, sis. She said, damn. Neutral Natural said, Hooker went life and death with Terry Flanagan at at a light punching lightweight that moved up to 140. Joseph Brown said, Hooker doesn't learn to stay out of the exchanges. Nope. D-Lo 4 said, at least Mo didn't lay down like Yildirim ass. Facts. DT said, Boots would get Boots would get both them out in 5 rounds. Yeah, I want to see Boots get up in there, man. Boots get a shot at somebody with a decent name. Henry Bostic said, it's been about a year since I found y'all channel, and you guys are getting better and better at the calls and analysts of the fights. Salute. Hey, appreciate you, man. Real talk. Derek Bailey said, I had picked Ortiz in 5. See, that wasn't a bad pick. Didn't he get dropped in 5 too, huh? Boxing and Gun said, Why the F will Hooker move to 147? Probably that weight, bro. Chris Renner said Ortiz and Garcia will be a hell of a fight. Mikey or Danny? Mel Rose said he damn sure took some punishment. Yeah, he did. Mike James Boxer said Hooker has footwork of a usher at a church. Oh shit! Rod X said great win for Ortiz. Yeah, it is. Tony Robles said Ortiz versus Boots. That'll be a good one. That'll be and I probably would go with Boots just because his angles, his movement. But that'll be a good one. I pick Boots by UD. Neutral Natural said Vergil Ortiz ain't that good to me. Nah, he ain't that good, bro. He's just an explosive, tough youngin. Tone Banger said Ortiz looked good tonight. Yeah, he did. It's his night. Roger said Boots ends this dude. Yeah, I have to rock with you on that. Lala D talking to Chris Rayner. CL Sports and Entertainment said no crow for me. Yeah, we at the no crow table. Tone Banger said I still think Boots destroy him. Yeah, we definitely on the same. I see Trey trying to get in. Say your device is not connected. Oh, there we go. Let me see. CF Combat Sports said, I don't like this. I don't like to see if Bud can take punches from Ortiz and vice versa. Oh, you said I'd like to. You said you'd like to. Okay, and that'll be an interesting fight. He looking like that's gonna be the fight though. That WBO belt he had on tonight could be a possible fight. La D and Bud said that fight is off with Spence. I didn't hear it, but I saw somebody in the chat say that's what he said. La D said salute Ortiz is good. Yeah, salute. Willie Williams, salute fam. He said Crawford kills Ortiz. Hook. I think he talking about Hooker. He said Hooker hurt his hand on Ortiz's head. Okay, that's what he hurt his hand on. Okay. Michael James 616 said he hit him in the head and broke his hand. He turned around right after. Okay. I thought it was they hit, you know how he was hitting him on the gloves when he had his guard up. I thought that might have been the problem. Chris Rayner said, I gotta see how Boots can take a shot from a decent puncher. Yeah. That's why I think this would be a good ass fight for Boots to put him up there and solidify his name. And that could be a possible rematch if either one lose. Bring in some good money for him. You know what I'm saying? Since they willing to step up in competition. CSMHBJ Dog said Boots stops Ortiz. Oh, stoppage. Okay. D-Biz said air fry my crow. Lala D said, talking to El Chapo, said true. D-Lo said Ortiz versus Riverside Rocky. I think Ortiz probably beat Riverside Rocky. Ortiz versus Thurman. Play the flute. That's a good savvy vet for Ortiz to be in here with. But to the body, can Thurman take them shots to the body? Joseph Brown said Hooker could have won if he took the lead and been more disciplined in the exchange. Ortiz needs to tighten up back foot game, needs some work. Yeah. And if he stand right there, them straight shots was going through. His guard wasn't all that tight. He was getting hit with some shots, man. Hooker just ain't got no power. Chris Randall said, but Ortiz versus Ugas would be a good one. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Ugas gets scrap and he has southpaw. DT said, nah, he about to go into Golden Boy witness protection, LOL. He's not fighting any threat at 147. Trying to bring him that money in on DT. Tone Banger said, wow, he quit. Yeah, he quit. He said no mas in English, though. You know what I'm saying? Neutral Natural said, that's why Golden Boy matchmakers made this fight. It said they know Hooker like to exchange and give up his height, reach, and have his and have a shaky chin for Ortiz. Yeah. Everything was in his favor tonight. Let me see. Lala talking to Gil. Sir Ken talking to D-Lo. D-Lo said that's a WBO junior belt. Ortiz versus Porter. If neither get Bud, okay, that'll be a good fight. Porter tough. Porter don't get stopped, so that'll be a good fight. Dylan Walter, salute and welcome to the gym. Your first time. He said he got Ortiz over Ennis. Shit, that's a good pick, bro. If that fight ever happened, make sure you come and enjoy the fight with it. And eat your crow. One of us gonna be eating crow. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got Ennis. Lala D said, talking to DT. Neutral Natural said, I wanted him to face Castillo Clayton instead of tougher matchups. Who you talking about? Ortiz? Hooker or something. Willie Williams said Ortiz took a lot of punishment. He said the boy was getting swollen, yeah. Under both eyes, it looked like. I got in the chat, so I couldn't really check it out. Social scientist said Ortiz got them Keith Thurman versus Pac-Man scratches on his face. Excuse me. Akeem the Great said Bud gonna fuck Ortiz up. Yeah, he will. I noticed that Ortiz was very happy too after this win. So that showed that he was in a tough fight and he overcame something in his own mind too, y'all. So let's keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Chris Renner said, I think he can hang with Sean, Thurman, Ugas, and Boots. Oh, he definitely can hang with him. Ortiz has no defense. That's neutral natural. Lala laughed, and Akeem the Great said, them essays blocked with their head. Boxing and Gun said, fact, Hooker moved like he's stuck in mud. Hyphy said, I've been listening the whole time while driving on the E-way. Felt like I was watching it with y'all. Enough respect. Appreciate you, bro. Spirit of Justice said, that was a WBO international title. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They in the same, I don't want to say the division, the same weight class. They both of their motherfucking promoters is janky. They shouldn't have no problem setting that up. They gonna hype it to the casuals like he a champion with that belt hanging over his head. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just talking towards money, good fights, and it'll be a attraction. Neutral Natural said in this easy win over Ortiz. Neutral Natural said it's easy. CF Sports and Entertainment said, I think Bud can outbox Ortiz, but can either of them take each other's punches? Is my question. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Neutral Natural said Rashidi Ellis versus Ortiz need to be next. Okay. D-Lo 404 said, hopefully they don't feed this boy the Bud. D-Lo 404 said, he has a chance to be special. Talking about Ortiz. Yeah, you do. Especially with that power. And that grit though. Let's not forget. And he wasn't no dummy. He knew when to fall back. You know what I'm saying? He did some all right things up there. He definitely overcame. Bit down and overcame. Neutral Natural said Bud schools Ortiz as well. Face up even worse than Hooker. Swell his face up, my bad, even more than Hooker. D-Lo said one day, maybe. Lala D said, I think Ortiz is too soon to face Bud, even Porter or Danny. Yeah, Hooker wasn't a real 147 test. This is Hooker's first fight at 47, ain't it? But he was his skill set was good for Ortiz, I believe. Who y'all see Ramirez versus Ortiz or Taylor versus Ortiz? Who y'all see winning if one of them moved up and fought him? Who would y'all favor in those fights? Neutral Natural said Ortiz. Oh, hold up. Sir Ken said Marlo, isn't that the same belt Ennis and Van Heerden was fighting for? I thought it was. Bro. But they said that one of them said it was an international. I forgot what the other one said. But they always do that shit though. It ain't really no they do that to hype the fights up. Neutral Natural said Ortiz looked weak to the body. Lala D said, I think I'll pick Riverside over Ortiz for now. Yeah, Riverside tough though, but he'll get landed on. Chris Rayner said he's not ready for Spence or Crawford. No, I don't think so. Neutral Natural said Ortiz shell up on his defense and don't counterpunch well. I agree. Joseph Brown said Ortiz said he wants Crawford next. Don't care if people think he's not ready. For real? Yeah, I know I got the volume down. You're looking out on that information because they definitely try to hype it up in front of Spence, huh? Sounds like some shit they'll do. Sir Ken, let me get at y'all business. Everybody talking to everybody right here. Boxing the Gun said facts. Hooker was tailor made for Ortiz. Ortiz's body work was on point. Yeah, Sir Ken talking to D-Lo. Dylan Walter said Ortiz beat Speedy Ellis boots, but Ortiz definitely can't beat Spencer Crawford. All right, good opinion. Lala D talking to Sir Ken. Chris Rayner said that's why I said he need a new trainer. I feel like some defense he could be a lot better, but it's all high guard and no head movement with Garcia, as all his fighters. The only one got some decent is Mikey, and that's because he countered good. D-Lo 44, appreciate the super chat. He said, Lord have mercy. Now y'all about to hear fools hollering in the mic that Bud is ducking this little old boy. Oh, hell no. That's definitely going to be what always some BS going on with this ducking stuff. CF Sports and Entertainment said those body shots from both fighters were vicious. Yep. They respected each other. You could tell how they was talking shit when they was getting hit, man. That's not a sign like the shit is weak. They tell you that just to show face with the fan, but that's opposite. That's like a sign of respect when you hit a fighter and they tell you, and they, you know what I'm saying, give you some type of acknowledgement that they landed, even if they say that shit was weak. Gil Cole said, this was a good fight for Ortiz. Boots need some good competition too. Yeah. Neutral Natural said Gary Antoine was a Russell better fighter than Vergil Ortiz. No, man, he be showing signs against weak competition though, man. But he definitely was a good amateur fighter though. D-Lo talking to Sir Ken. Neutral Natural said, hey, Jesus Ramos, he might be able to beat Ortiz. Lala D said, Natural Gary Antoine is freaking awesome. Yeah. Boxing the Gun said, I got Ortiz beating Taylor and Ramirez. D-Lo 404 said, y'all know them belt factories have unlimited supplies of belts. Oh shit. Fact, D-Lo Lala D said, Ortiz, I think. Okay. Neutral Natural said, peace, chat, peace. Lala D said, neutral, peace, man. Gil Cole said, I forgot Boots about to fight Lipinets. Oh, that's already signed, sealed. Bud said he would stop Ortiz when Ortiz said that. Damn, missed it. Ortiz versus Porter would be must-see TV. Yeah, I like to see that. Because Porter tough. He don't get stopped. Roddy said Mikey beats Ortiz. Oh, you got Mikey. I'm all caught up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was wicked, man. Hooker was tough. But that hand injury is a motherfucker. If you ever had a boxer's fracture or any type of broken hand, y'all know that motherfucker make you want to stop throwing. Just make you use one hand if it's life or death. You feel me? Boxing and Gun said, I got Porter beating Ortiz. It's definitely levels to this issue, y'all. A lot of fighters like to take advantages. You know, they see it's a matchup thing. They see that they style beating a lot of certain fighters, and the matchmakers got a lot to do with their success, giving them the best chances. You know what I'm saying? Damn, LeBron is out indefinitely, y'all. Whoa. Uh, Joseph Brown said Ortiz jab is a sledgehammer. Yeah, that motherfucker strong. Lala D said, has anyone seen Chris Brown 4-5? Hope he's okay. Most definitely hope he okay, man. Shout out to you, fam. Hope you good. Derek Bailey said Robert Garcia, trainer Ortiz, um, would they make that fight? Oh yeah, they both in the same gym at the same camp. Chris Renner said, yeah, I would take Porter over Ortiz, but it will be a hell of a fight. Yeah, I think so too, because Ortiz tough. He tough as hell. So especially if he's getting his tail kicked, you know what I'm saying? He gonna definitely dig down and let his hands go. Abel Torres said, damn, what happened to LeBron? Shit, today game. I started watching it after this, but the motherfucking Atlanta Hawk player was running for the ball and fell on that nigga knee. Fell on his motherfucking knee. That motherfucker bent low key. I didn't see that. I thought I saw X-rays was negative. But now I'm seeing he out indefinitely. So it might be a little fracture or something. A whole body fell on that fool. Ankle, not his knee, my bad, his ankle. Like his high ankle area. That nigga rolled on the ground in pain. He was wicked. Roger talking to D-Lo. Blue Corner Boxing, salute. If it's your first time, welcome to the gym. He said Vergil Ortiz. Who you talking about? Vergil. You talking about Ortiz versus Ugas? If you talking about Ortiz versus Ugas, I don't know, man. I have to favor Ugas because Ugas a veteran. I believe he's a southpaw. Set shots out, set shit up off the jab real good. You know how to use the ring. I don't know. I'll probably favor Ugas, man. On the decision, I'll favor Ortiz and a knockout if he can find him. That's how I look at that fight. So if I'm in a fantasy boxing league, I probably would pick Ortiz by KO. And 7, 8 rounds, maybe 9. Ugas is kind of old. I think his power carry that. I see it like that. But if it go to the card on a fair playing ground, I think Ugas can pull it off. But we know how the zone get down. Chris Rainer said, "Happy for Boots versus Lipinets. It's gonna be a good step up fight for to see what Ennis is about." Yeah, and that'll put Lipinets out there, put his name in the title hat. Roddy said Ortiz need to go after Clayton. Boxing and Gun said old bones heal slow. Hope Bron get well. Yeah, me too, man. Shit kind of fucked me up. Joseph Brown said Ortiz gonna have to be, because it's a fight right now, y'all. Utah doing good, Phoenix doing good. It's a lot of young teams, man. Then y'all know Brooklyn done built a little super team over there with Kyrie, Harden, and Durant. Might not be another title run for the Lakers, man. We'll see. They make a trade and get somebody, a third person that can hold it down while my motherfuckers is out. Then I believe more, but I don't see it right now. Joseph Brown said Ortiz gonna have to be in the best shape of his life to beat Porter in the 12-round fight. Hell yeah. D-Lo Boxing 404 said, did they believe LeBron was really injured, or did it take a minute because they thought he was acting again? I don't know. They were describing it like they believed it, but I don't know. Everybody talking to everybody. D-Lo say Danny Garcia versus Laura at 54. I take Laura. Telling you, he won a prime example of a slick southpaw that could box like a motherfucker. I probably had to take Laura. and he got some decent, respectable power too. Uh, Chris Renner said Ortiz gonna be a force in his prime. Yeah. Boxing and Gun said Boots should beat Lipinets, especially if Boots stop all the switching. Chris Renner said Ortiz only 22, definitely a young cat. D'Lo 404 said, why do Ortiz keep struggling to make 147 though? I don't know, man. Definitely couldn't make 140. I don't even know. Raji said Danny demolished Lubin for sure. Hey, is it me or the Garcia GM got to always have a problem with making weight? And Raji said Danny would demolish Lubin though. I don't know. I don't know about that. Hey, Hip Hop number 1, appreciate the super chat, fam. He said, thanks for taking the time out to call tonight's fight. Building good community on here. Definitely appreciate you, fam. Definitely trying to. Chris Randall said, Marlo, what you think about Povetkin versus White rematch next week? I don't know, man. That fight right there was a pick 'em fight. Povetkin was getting them hands put on him. He overcame some shit and was able to do what he did. So I don't know, man. I don't know which way I'll swing on that. I know Dylan White is a big damn dummy. So Povetkin is a sneaky veteran. That's gonna be probably one of my pick 'em fights, but I probably favor White because White is a little younger than Povetkin. You know what I'm saying? But I probably take my chances on White though. Boxing and Gun said, where Brooklyn at in my Biggie voice, for real. D'Lo 404 said, yeah, even old, I would go with Laura too. Yeah, me too, D'Lo. D'Lo 4 Boxing said White versus Povetkin 2 is next week. Now I hope White goes night again. Me too. D'Lo 4 said, who is the other Lubin being mentioned? What Lubin? I thought we was talking about the Hammer Lubin. Boxing and Gun said, yeah, get that pillow ready for White. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but he young, man. He might try to step on him early. Might try to step on him early, and that could cost him too. So I don't know, man. I might lean towards White, but it depends on how I'm doing in the points. I'm telling y'all, that'll be one of them pick'ems right there. Probably put you ahead in the points, D-Lo. Derek Bailey. I want to see how I did, though. I think I did pretty good this week, y'all. Trey, you back?
Yeah, I just stepped back up. I had to go put me some food on. I'm already a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm all caught up in the chat. And who would you favor Lubin versus
Laura.
Nah, who was it? Oh, I think Danny Garcia versus Lubin.
Oh, we talking about that earlier.
Yeah, you favor Lubin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think he'll beat the shit out of Danny.
Raji said, let me rephrase, Danny Garcia demolished Erickson.
Hell no. I can't see that, man. He too big for Danny, man. He go out there and beat the complete brakes off Danny. Brake pads, rotors, master cylinder. He gonna need his brake blade, all that shit.
You gonna need new joints the whole nine.
Square business. D-Lo said, I had a bad week. Picked Machado like a damn fool. Yeah, I gotta go say I had picked Ortiz in 11 rounds. So Marlo got the jump on me since he took 7 rounds. I think I still might have did pretty good, though. I gotta go see. El Chapo said Riga's program on the undercard of Jake Paul and Antonio Tarver fighting the MMA fighter. Okay. So at least he getting some type of action. But what you want to do, though, bro? We all cut up. You want to shut it down? You hear me?
Yeah. I'm tripping. I'm on mute talking to you. I said, yeah, we go ahead. I'm starving like Marvin, too. I was caught up in the chat. Or we can read the last few if you want to.
El Fenice said, I don't see Danny Garcia being able to handle Lubin. Nah, me either, bro. I don't see no advantage that Danny Garcia got in the fight. I don't think his power gonna carry up. I think Lubin faster. He southpaw. He bigger. He got the amateur pedigree. I think he'll beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. But I ain't gonna talk y'all to death though, man. We better go find something to eat. We starving like Marvin Gaye and Luther Vandross in this bitch. Got much love to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. We'll be back next week. I don't even know who the fuck fighting, but whoever fight, we'll be back in this bitch calling fights, man. Much love to everybody. I ain't gonna talk you to death. Salute.
Yeah, they say we got Dillian White. Hey, yeah, y'all know it's always fun, man. We look forward to hanging out with the fam, man, chopping it up and enjoying this sport that we love and rock with. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Definitely appreciate y'all showing up, hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? The members, man, y'all be holding us down. You know, the super chats, the PayPal, the Cash App, man, all the love y'all show, man. We definitely appreciate it. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Yeah.